Man, we don't want to think for show boys, man. You know, we do what we can, man. Stand up dudes, man. Real gentlemen. And we standing on business, though. Welcome to the round table, baby, where the bosses to meet. Get a glimpse in the mirror, gotta know you a king. If it's one thing for sure, you a made man now. Gotta wear it like a crown. Do you know what that mean? Wanna join the elite? You better be what you claiming to be. You better have your facts straight when you speak. No, sometimes you gotta agree to disagree. Nigga might have to speak on it. Got a whole thumbnail with the team on it. You can stay up in the chat or you could cam up. We can put it on the screen if you saying something. They going crazy in the chat, they gon' ban us. Tell them how you really feel, nigga, man up. No judgment and handcuffs. Go ham, throw a tantrum. I be wishing I could stand up. The nigga stand up. One thing for sure, we say what they want and do what they don't. If it's one thing for sure, we say what they want and do what they don't. One thing for sure, we say what they want and do what they don't. If it's one thing for sure, we say what they want and do what they don't. That shit dope, fellas. One thing for sure. Fuck it, man. We about to just start it like this, man.
I see that,
people. We about to start it like this, man. Fuck it, man.
Put that on that beat, dope.
Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 that fuck him up. Wop, 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 I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably minor. They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes. Or over your foe. The other vaginal option. Pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grower. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the box. Ay, put the roll label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music. And I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay. Hey, come on, y'all. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Okay. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Yeah. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us a slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You call future when you didn't see the club. Little baby help you get your lingo up. What 21 get your first street cred. They'll get you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what Quavo said you can be from North Side. What 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. Say OV ho. Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we live then? Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Hey. Yeah. Can't play that one. Yeah, man. That's that not like us, man. I've been waiting on that motherfucker. I've been waiting on it, man. You know, everybody, you know, that's what I've been waiting on right there. You know what I mean? That's the one I was waiting on. Oh,
man.
Did it with that one, you know what I mean?
Oh, somebody on the phone?
Yeah. Hey, Charlie, you think if he would have started off with that one, it would have ended, or it still would have kept going?
Nah, I'm glad he didn't start off.
He had a plan, man. He had a plan. All this shit was laid out. And he had to end it with that banger, man, for real.
Ain't that what I told y'all? Ain't that what I said? This man have a plan.
He ain't said that shit.
I wasn't in the need for him to rush. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the need for him to rush. I know how he worked. You know what I'm saying? And he's just too articulate, man. He's too meticulous.
The only person that wasn't rushing was Efron.
Yeah, I ain't the only nigga in the world was rushing.
I mean, nah, he wasn't the only one, but you gotta know, man, he put out quality music, man, and it's been proven. This whole past week, man, it's been proven.
Kiana, that's you, Kiana? Who was that? What's
Kiana?
Who was that?
The one that we call Keisha.
Huh?
I said I thought you said who's Kiana. I said the one that we call Keisha. Sometimes.
No, I'm saying is that Kiana? I don't know who that is because I know. Yeah, we got like two Keisha. The other Keisha was on here earlier. But yeah, man, you know, well, anyway, man, welcome to the 18th episode of One Thing for Show, man. We were just a little excited, so I had to start that off. And since Kendrick approved all the content creators to play it, you know what I mean? Why not? And that in itself just won the battle because it's like he letting everybody get their money, you know what I mean? Not stopping nobody money, getting paid off it. Who does that? I mean,
exactly. But that show you he owned his shit though, man. He got the right to do that.
No, that's exactly what I said he was. He's for the people. He's for his city. That nigga said, I'm letting everybody eat.
Right, that's hard. That's hard. I don't know if nobody ever just did that for everybody. Clear the record like that for everybody. That's hard. Yeah. Drake didn't do that yet. You know what I mean?
And everybody been going up to it too. Everybody been going up. I'm talking about coast to coast, down south. Everybody going up to it.
When you play that shit at the Dodger game, the whole song at the Dodger game, come on, my bro.
Yeah.
Who is this? Kiana or who is this? Key.
It's Kiana.
Okay. Oh, you can't see us or something?
No, that's why I got off the last time.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with
nobody
this.
See.
Nobody can see.
Well, I can see. Me.
I think you using your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get on? What did you go to get on that?
I went through the live stream, the Streamlabs.
Oh, but did you go to YouTube or you went to a link that I sent you?
The link that you sent me.
Okay, go out and go to YouTube. Like just type up YouTube and try to use Google or something instead of Instead of, I don't know if you got an iPhone, if you got Safari, don't use. Okay, she gone. Yeah. She left, but yeah, I'm thinking it got to be that you got to go to a different browser, because sometimes regular Safari be tripping. Oh, that too for you. If you go to Google and then go to YouTube, type in YouTube and hit the link, it may work for you.
All right,
because I had a problem with that before. I think before with the other program. When I tried to go from my phone, it wasn't working. So I went to YouTube. I went to Google, and then it'll work. So you can try that. Maybe it'll work. But anyway, man,
Yeah, we still off this. Yeah, this going. We still off this Kendrick and what's that dude name? Drake. You know what I mean? We still off Kendrick and Drake. You
Hey,
know what I
man, this
mean?
is going on. This is top tier music right here, man.
Smoking that Drake pack. You know what I mean? I feel like you feel like it's over.
Yeah, of course.
Or you think
Even if Drake try to come back with something, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna seem a little corny
right?
because you already sound like you bowed out. You know what I'm saying? So, and now you got to come back with something that's gonna top this. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't top this, you might as well forget about it, buddy.
Right. I was watching something and he was breaking it down. He was saying, Kendrick has he has a region. In our region we have a certain music. You know what I mean? In the East Coast they have their region and their sound. And South
Yeah.
same thing.
Of course.
Drake don't really have. He can't go. There you go. We saw you. Can you see us?
No, it don't matter. I know what y'all look like.
Okay. Still handsome. We can see you.
See y'all in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Turn my phone this way. Whatever. Hi guys. Sorry.
Hi.
What's going on?
Better stop letting that camera fall like that.
Shush.
And my camera's also.
Yeah, but he was saying so. Basically, Drake don't really got nowhere to no region or no sound. Like we have a sound. So Kendrick did different styles, and then he came with an LA sound that just was crazy. And I feel like Drake, when you think about it, what is Drake's sound?
That's why he bouncing all over the place. He touching on every genre as much as he can because he don't really have nobody that he can really just stick to. He don't have no sound he can just stick to. I don't know if Canadians have they have drill.
Crody? Yeah, they got
drill, but I don't see him doing that.
He tried it. He didn't try everything. He tried to do the little London little drill sound, because they kind of got that London / little, you know what I mean? So he tried it. That's why he did the little show Top Boy and everything. But
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
It was a couple interesting takes, man. But I'm gonna share this, man. This was probably the best one to me, man. This was fun, man.
Oh yeah,
you better keep your hands in your fucking pocket, nigga. You better move your little knee around and your diamond-studded ups, nigga. It was a sad Saturday night for niggas like you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Now, nigga,
That didn't
bring it
even
from the side now, nigga.
Come on, man. Look. Now, Ish, I understand you got your guy, but bro, if a song bang, it bang, bro.
Yeah.
If that was Drake, if it was a banger, even if I wanted Kendrick to win, if it was a banger, I'd have jumped up with him like shit.
Right. Yeah, come on, man. It's undeniable. They asked him, they was like, bro, you don't like this? He's like, yeah, you don't like the beat? He's like, no. I'm like, come on, bro.
He's supposed to be from the West Coast too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I don't know. I think he's from Jersey.
He's from Jersey. Is he? Yeah. I thought he said he was from the West, or did he live in the West or something?
He probably lived out here, but he's from Jersey though.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's
undeniable, man. This dude, but if you listen to a lot of his takes, he even said that Good Kid, Mad City, he don't see the hype.
Oh yeah, okay. So he's
just a Kendrick hater, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. What you won't understand the hype. For one, the bars, and then the way the album was put together. But it's LA culture. It's LA culture.
It's lifestyle. LA lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? What a lot of cats go through. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's LA. The lingo and stuff is LA. Some of the actions is LA. But as far as the aggressiveness, that's all over the world, bro. People are, they're going through all this stuff, man.
Yeah. What's up, Drayden? She said, "How everybody stepped this way." Yeah.
What up?
Jordan, what up? What up? Another day, another dollar. That's right,
Jordan,
man.
what up?
Getting to it. It's Modelo time. Yeah, man. I had like 2 because I was working in the garage the other day. You know, when it's hot, I'm like, man, I need a beer. Like I ain't drunk beer in so long, but when it's hot, and the beers hit different, man.
A cold one,
right?
Man.
Yeah. So I had a couple left. I'm like, man, let me knock that beer out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fire though. But this is a reaction I saw today. Now, people, I didn't. It's a lot of different reactions that people been giving. What I don't like is these older artists or people that saying they went too far. This is a rap battle, bro. I don't hang with you. I'm gonna use if you touched on somebody, I'm gonna say you touched on somebody. Even if you was an abuser, if you're an abuser, I'm gonna say you're an abuser. Like any information I have about you, what else I'm gonna rap about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say you can't rap as good as me. Like no, nigga, I'm gonna use whatever. It's like, and then
that's subjective. You know, everybody gonna have their opinion on that. So me personally, I believe Kendrick is a better rapper, artist, performer. You know, top tier. You know, person in this music industry, better than Drake. That's my opinion.
Right.
Somebody on the other hand might feel different. So you know, saying rapping better, that's subjective.
Yeah, I'm just saying as far as like they're acting as if I think they went too far, they should have kept. It's like, bro, and they do that as if they didn't back in the days with all these other battles, they didn't go overboard. Jay-Z said, I'll leave a condom in your baby feet. Then Questlove, like they said, Questlove on the stage performing. I mean, he up there while Jay-Z performing Takeover, but then you come out and say, oh, they tearing each other. It's like, come on, man. Stop the soft stuff, bro. This is hip-hop. It's just not your generation. Stop the soft stuff.
It's not even soft stuff. It's just hypocrisy, man. Don't be a hypocrite.
Right.
We all grew up in it. Everybody had their levels of disrespect from the beginning of hip-hop until now. So just don't be a hypocrite.
Yeah, this way.
Right. Hello?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us, nigga? You talking like you can't hear us.
Yeah. Thought you had Tourette's.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you talking, so I had to disrupt you a little bit. Just fucking with you.
Yeah, man.
But I agree with y'all though.
Huh?
I agree with y'all with people trying to, older artists trying to make this seem like it's more than what it is, especially Ice-T. I don't know what Ice-T even in this because I remember when I was younger, Ice-T used to be in everybody bullshit.
Man, you an old nigga if you remember Ice-T been in everybody bullshit.
No, he was just the latest. He was the latest one that I was listening to. Because I remember he was beefing. He used to.
When he said something, I felt like Ja Rule. I'm like, who the fuck give a fuck what Ice Cube got to say at a time like that?
I didn't hear Ice-T. What did he say?
He said, what did he say? I'm not even while y'all worried about what did he say? Oh, I don't even know.
Y'all out here with rap beefs. I'm out here making money or something to that effect.
Something like
that. Oh yeah, okay.
I'm irrelevant at this point in the rap game. So why are you even commenting?
Right.
Keep on doing the big three basketball and keep it going. Keep on trying to get that little girl to come in the basketball league.
Hold on. Ice Cube or Ice-T?
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Oh yeah, Ice-T. I mean, yeah, Ice-T. Well, yeah, Ice-T ain't never been relevant. His girlfriend been more relevant than him.
Don't say that. He got one of the most classic songs in hip hop.
So, hold on, let's back
up. But that's cool.
Oh, how'd you mix up your ices like that? How'd you?
No, because the last thing I heard you say was Cube. I was like, nigga, I'm like, how he saying something? But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, Liz.
Now you said who had one of the coldest albums, Alan?
He had one of the coldest albums and songs in hip hop history.
Who, Ice-T?
Ice-T, yeah.
Oh yeah. I ain't never listened to the album. I know the song.
Colors. You know, Alan know that whole song, right?
You listen to the album, Alan?
Well, yeah. I mean, he got a few albums. You know, even when he went to what's that? The rock band he went to. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, it's I just listened to it just to see where he at with it.
The rock one too?
Yeah.
See, that's music head. I mean, yeah, I ain't doing all that, man. I watched the show a couple times though. Nah, but okay. So this take right here, man. I'll play this and y'all tell me what y'all think right here. This is it's on the Kendrick and they had an interesting take. But I want to ask a question after this.
The average fan has lost the plot completely because anyone who doesn't have a lick of sense, which is most people, are driving this out the ass. You be your girl while you like kids. What?
It's abuser versus predator.
What?
I told you, and I said this shit was gonna get not fun.
Yeah.
Yes, I said, yo, push-ups, Euphoria, this is great. We got an exhibition, this is great. Let's leave it right there.
I said, yo, throw some shit on the table. Throw down your Yu-Gi-Oh card. I want to hear some shit. I didn't. Whoa.
And I said we were spoiled by Pusha T's bomb. Before that,
that wasn't
a thing in rap beef. You didn't need
it wasn't
you got a child hiding.
Expose the most, and what's the biggest bomb we could drop? It's just
turn into. And I'll say this with my chest. I think what Pusha T did on the story of Adidon has been detrimental to rap beef because now niggas are trying to do TMZ shit.
You need a bombshell, newsworthy thing to be able to make a fire diss track now. Yeah.
I don't want that.
Two things ruined diss tracks: Pusha T's bomb and Back to Back. Because now we need a bomb and we need tracks now.
Yeah,
and a hit record.
And a hit record. We need a bop. The average fan is.
Okay, basically they saying, since Pusha T dropped, that bomb with Adonis and Drake having a child, and then with Drake back to back, did that shape the way rap beef is looked at?
No. Number one, she don't need to be that.
I don't even think nobody even think like that.
No, it's a lot of people. Younger people think like that because they haven't did their research and went back to past beefs and stuff like that. So, like we said before, if you list like top 5 West Coast beefs, that's some of the most disrespectful shit we done heard in hip hop. Minus this was just happened now. So they just don't know. Now, as far as the bop, that turned into something. Like people want bops now. They want to dance to something.
Be a bop this.
Yeah.
And as far as somebody telling, because a lot of people I've heard tell me something I don't know about this person. Like, so I have heard that before. Is your feet in the air?
Yeah.
You can see that.
Comfortable.
The fucking part, I can't even see it. I can't see shit but a black screen.
Okay. She act like she at the beach for real.
I am. I got my feet in the sand.
Yeah, today is her day off. She off of work.
Okay, yeah. I don't know that it maybe has some truth to it. You know what I mean? Because we be kind of itching for. And from people, the first thing is they like, well, he didn't say nothing. He didn't tell us nothing. Or all he doing is saying it. Like a mirror argument. Was he saying the same stuff? Man, we had big debates in my house about that.
Yeah,
we had big debates, Drake and Kendrick. I showed him the video on with the child and with the girl on stage, and he like, it's weird. It looks weird. Like, so look up the word pedophile. And let me know what that definition says. And like, I admit it's weird. I'm like, so you excusing this? So we don't know. We just, we had some big debates, but I think this was good for hip hop. Ultimately, good for just to conversate about rap again, music again, hip hop again. When the last time we really did that? Broke down the lyrics.
So, but then my biggest thing is now we're going to get into a bunch of unnecessary, untalented people with beefs. Like now this whole JT and Suki Hana or Anna, whatever her name is.
I have no idea about none of that.
I don't want to hear about y'all and y'all beef. Like, come on now.
I think the next one that's coming up is 2 great rappers, which is The Game and
Rick Ross.
Nah, that's just bullshit.
Man,
the game just want to be relevant.
I agree because he's been trying to insert himself this whole time.
Rap beefs though, relevancy.
Yeah,
relevancy.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
That Game want to beef so bad. He came out and threw the subliminal. Nobody knew what he was talking about.
Yeah,
so he came back and Wingstop. He mentioned.
By the way,
bro, I knew who he was talking about in the first place, but I'm like, he want to beef so bad. Like maybe this nigga don't know. Yeah, maybe this nigga don't know I'm talking about him. So
Wingstops and beards.
And then of course he gonna go at somebody like him for what? You don't even have an issue with him. What is your issue with Rick Ross? It's
he don't know.
He been trying to insert himself this whole time, man.
Yeah, and he tried to beef with Rick Ross a while back too, some years back, I believe, and then Rick Ross just never bit.
What's up, Dia?
Might have said something about him. Yeah, what's going on, Dia? Yeah, man, I don't know, but yeah, I heard a little.
I can see y'all niggas now.
You can see us?
Yeah. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, Sukiana, that's just crazy. I heard like a snippet of it on Instagram.
Y'all don't know what that's about, man. You got a lot of ice, bro. Real, what's up?
It's down
All
to
right,
the
man.
bottom.
Huh?
Wop.
So it's getting down to the bottom.
Yeah, you need something else in there. Oh. Could I say? All right, you don't want me.
No, we ain't finna let this.
Man, y'all gotta stop that pause shit, bro. If y'all not no punk,
Hey, you just say when you was younger.
I ain't got no punk in me, so I don't say pause.
It's a habit. It's a habit. It's a little habit now.
It's a joking habit. Ain't nobody serious about that.
That's annoying. I hate everything. Not y'all. I'm saying everybody. When everybody says a pause, man, shut up. If you ain't no punk,
hey, guess what?
You ain't got to tell me that you're not a punk to say that. Just don't say it.
Hey, pause.
Old school word.
Hey, you might have some punk in you also. That might be why you pushing the point to say it. That's your business, brother. I love you.
I'm only a punk when it comes to my kids.
I love you. I love you and every other rainbow friend I got. You know what I'm saying? But
square.
I don't play by those rules, nigga.
All right. You guys saw the video online about the pastor and giving a church service and telling the lady to hush when she was in the middle of her.
I heard about it. Yeah,
I heard about it, but I didn't see the video. But I was curious on what they was talking about. I saw him explaining it, but I didn't know what they were talking about.
Okay, let me play the video and then I want to get y'all thoughts on it. And then they had a reaction too. I'll play this video. We'll react to it, and then I'll play their reaction. I mean, what his reasoning was for, you know.
Hey. Stop her. Hush, hush. Silence in the name of Jesus. I lift my hands into.
Okay. Said stop her.
He wanted to touch.
Thoughts? We could go. We're gonna keep the rotation going. Yeah.
It's weird. Two things. That's something you can't control. If that's if that's really the spirit that's moving her, you can't control that. And I don't think that you can stop on command when somebody's telling you to stop.
Right.
But for a pastor, that's a little weird for him to be that controlling.
Okay, so what was his reasoning though? I guess maybe we knew that. Hey, are we gonna argue every week? We gonna argue every week?
No,
Tiana, we gonna go.
I don't see it. I only get to see you.
I was asking a question. Can we find out the context, his reasoning behind telling her to shush?
Well, I'm gonna play that after. I'm gonna play that after. So we just gonna keep it because we trying to go top to bottom, left to right.
And you on the bottom, I'm on top. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding.
For now.
No, I'm just saying. Oh no, it's all right. I never mind. I was left.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Yeah, I mean, you felt it, right?
Hi, Brina.
Anyway, so
she said they said hi, Brina.
So my thing is, I would imagine from the pastor's standpoint, he knows his flock, he knows his people, so he probably knew that she was full of it, or they know the people who put on a show and who want to be seen, who want to be heard, and all those things. So he probably knew that was one of those. So he's like, "Hey, kill it! Like I'm trying to, like you messing me up. I'm trying to, do what I'm doing, and you try to outdo me, so we can put the focus on you." Because people do that. They got fake criers, fake Holy Ghost people. They got all that. So I would imagine he would know that, being the pastor of that flock, and she's in the choir, so he know who she is. He know that sister carry along, or whatever they want to call it. So in that sense, I would imagine he probably was irritated as hell to tell her to hush though, because probably gonna tell no grown woman to hush. He probably was like, you need to kill it. Like, yeah, hush, damn it. That's what he wanted to say. But I would imagine he probably knew who that was. That's why he got at her like that. But I did see the other thing, so I guess I'm kind of biased.
Yeah, you sound. That's it.
I saw the hour part, so I can understand.
That's why I wanted to play it.
Yeah. So I think I'm kind of on that page because of that. But my pastor would have told you to shut the fuck up in church. He might not use those words. Pastor Grande
would have been like, God damn.
Yeah. In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus. Oh, did I just?
Hey, Marcus, what's your pastor name, Marcus?
Pastor C.D. LeGrande of Great Hope Missionary Baptist Church.
Chris LeGrande. Hey, that should be my old pastor too.
Yeah, Chris LeGrande. That was your old pastor?
Yeah.
Man, look, man, I'm tell you what. Not to even
that got me tired.
All right, hold on, y'all. We getting
off. Yeah, you know tired of them. That's right. So you know Pastor Willie, I don't even land. You know that then.
Yeah, most definitely. Pastor LeGrande would have said something.
Catching fades and all that. But go ahead.
All right.
Hey, they trying to ruin. Hey, we still on topic.
No. But we was getting off topic though. But Pastor Grant, he's an amazing person. I mean, he's a real person. That's why I was drawn to him and followed under him because he wasn't like fake. You know what I mean?
Hey man,
he wasn't.
Conversation back up.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Keith.
Hey, we talking about church, y'all.
I was watching Kick Her Feet.
Whatever. No, I mean, telling any grown person to hush is out of line, regardless of the context. So, true. And then I mean, like, okay, so what? She's out showing you because she's turned. You want to perform, like yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't really have a take on it. But nope, I don't.
If you're the lead singer and your backup singers is trying to outdo you, you'll feel some type of way. I would just imagine. Yeah.
For real?
Pastor for real.
What's up?
What's your take, you pastor, man?
All right, now look, I seen the video. I seen both sides. I seen, the what happened, and then I seen his take at the on another video. And so, the thing is this. Even though you can be in worship like that, like the spirit is always is order. You know what I'm saying? You never so caught up to where you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like two things could be right? It's like it's like she been there. Like I said, I seen the other video, so I know the depth of it. Like it's been going on for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, she was out of order in a sense because she has no self-control, right? The spirit talks about self-control when you have the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So it's never so to where you just slaying. All that stuff is out of control. You know what I'm saying? So it's never, because you can't tell me if you was worship, in your car on the freeway driving to where you're going to be so out of control that you're going to lose control of your car. That never happens. I done been, listening to a song in worship or just in prayer, right? In my car driving, you know what I'm saying? But I know better than to lose it to the point where I'm finna have an accident, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're in control, you know what I'm saying? So that's one point. And so the thing is like, I think I take more of the issue with it and it looks bad on his part is because like I said, I've seen the other videos been going on for a long time. So it's like you should have more of a protocol in place for that individual,
right?
To where the onlookers, people that's not like church, you know what I'm saying, and not know what's going on, wouldn't be like it looks bad from a PR standpoint, you know what I'm saying, what he did. But it's like internally, like whatchamacallit said, she's been doing this for a while. And it's like, okay, here we go. Like you said, we know the criers, we know the ones that's out of control. It's like, all right, you're going to have a crying out of control. You're going to have the one who's, so-called speaking in tongues, like just doing a whole lot of extra. They, it's like trying to be seen and just out of control. It is like, okay. And so you can have a team in place, some other ministers, some catchers or whoever's like, okay, look, when she starts acting up, just grab her, kind of take her in the back, and then we can just keep it going. It's this protocol, in place. Because you have some people who can come in who's not church gonna see that and be like, you know what, nah, that's why I can't do church. You're gonna get all those, I can't do church. Look what he did to her, he mutilated her, and all this and that. It's like when he know her and it's like, okay, she about to get out of control, so we gonna kind of, trying to, shut it down before she get out of control like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take.
I think it could have been done a little better than that though, instead of him shushing her.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. So it's like two things could be right. I believe it looks bad from a PR. It's like from the video. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, it looks bad, but it's like in the other video he said she's been doing this for like 4 years. They've been dealing with this person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like from that point, it's like okay.
But
we take one second. We take one thing out of context, because of the content, and it's like we consider that one moment. And I think that's what this is. We're taking one thing out of a moment. And like I say, he probably do this every week. But you know what I mean? It didn't get views until it hit social media.
Exactly.
So it didn't really get that much. It didn't get that much attention until it hit social media. Now every dick comment, Harry want to say something about the way he do church, bro. Come on. It just is social media. That's all it is. I bet you other pastors. I think other pastors wouldn't even care about stuff like that.
I just think everybody's grown, and it's how like all we all saying the same thing. I think is how you do it. Not saying he was wrong for doing it.
Yeah, it's how he handled it. That's how I believe.
Whatever, especially if it's been going on for this long. I mean, I feel like it should be. You could have a lady next to her that you trust.
Yep.
That when she starts doing that, I mean, you kind of like, don't make it so obvious, because a person like me, I haven't been in church in a while, and I might be looking for a home. I come and visit your church, and damn,
exactly,
I can't worship. Like, I don't know. Like maybe she constantly having things that she's having breakthroughs for. Like we don't know.
So all right. So I want to play devil's advocate. So she do this every weekend. So all of a sudden now it's an issue. Nobody said nothing. But now it's an issue. That is because it's raised to the surface because of social media. She been like Pharrell said, she been doing this for over years. Now that it just got shined over social media, now I gotta change my protocol how I normally deal with it. Nobody in my nobody in my church says anything. But as soon as the public I get in it, now we need to handle this better.
Well, we don't know what nobody in the church said. We just watching it. It's our first time seeing it, but I just feel like it was done publicly. Like, we saw it publicly. I know he knew them cameras was on, so he knew it was a lot of people that see that. And I'm just saying.
Well, was it his camera, or was it somebody else filming it?
No, that looked like them big churches, man. They filming they stuff. We can't hear you, Alan. You're on mute.
A lot of them stream their services.
The services is broadcast.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he knew the cameras was on. But like you said, everybody said he could have handled it better. He probably could have went over there and touched her and just gave her a little look or something.
Right.
But we don't know what conversation has been had before. So I'm not going to say that was for social media or anything like that.
Yeah, because the content is not giving us a lot of context, and we all just sitting here going off of what we think and what we feel.
When you worship, you let me know for real. Like, I have to control my worship.
There's a sense of order, right, with the spirit. The scripture says the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet, right? So that means that there's an order. There's not no out of orderness. There's no, because in our church, especially when I mean our church, the black church, we get this thing, and sometimes when the more charismatic and Pentecostal, we speaking in tongues, we run around, we jump, we dance, but there's still an order. There's no just to point where you're just out of control to where you're not in order, right? There's the scripture, even the spirit. One of the gifts of the spirit is self-control, and that's in everything. It's not just I got self-control in one area and not. No, the spirit gives you self-control. So if there's a service going on and it's time to, and it's like, okay, it's time to move on. You can sense when the spirit is like, okay, it's like a control thing. It's like, okay, you know what? It's high worship. But then it's like, okay, we must move on. And then even if you have a director or a leader leading worship, it's like, okay, you can sense when it's like, okay, you know what? I know, it's time to move on. We can't be in there, 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a service. You know what I'm saying? It's not like at your house, your own, you can, hey, let the spirit move. But if it's we having a service, it's order. You know what I mean? We must move on. You've been in a place where it's like, okay, I know, hey, God is good. We must move on. I know the spirit, is moving and people are crying at it, but we got to move on. And then you can tone it down and still be in worship. But it's like, okay, I can't just make a fool out of myself, especially now, like I said, I've seen the other part where when they give the explanation, and it's been going on for quite some time, I heard. So, like I said, it's a two-way street. I think.
There never, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
So
Go
there
ahead.
never a time to where you so in worship that you're not even worried about who's around or what's going on. Maybe you're just talking to your
Of course
own
there
God.
is, but that wasn't that though. You can tell that wasn't that.
No, I'm just.
I believe that there can't. I've been in services where like we felt like the spirit was so high that the preacher couldn't even preach. It's just like, I'm gonna just let God move, and he just sit down and we just worship. Yeah, but it's like everyone is connected to that. You know what I'm saying? And so then, like you said, you've always got those, people who will come in either talking about they got a word from God, and then he's like, you don't even line up with scripture. They trying to prophesy. You got those people who you can see when they're just out of pocket and out of line, by the spirit. You like, what? Nah, that quite ain't it. So you always have those. But yeah, there's times where it's just worship, and like that. But it's like, okay, is it gonna be just one person subject to that? Okay, you just feel it like this, and the rest of us don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a corporate thing, and there's a such thing. We're in corporate worship. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Even if it is though, one person could catch it, but you can really tell when it's real. You can tell if you're in that moment.
Maybe my worship is different.
Yeah.
Somebody's worship. Somebody's worship.
No. I'm not saying you can tell when someone's being for real about feeling it in general. I'm saying it's like an instance like that, and somebody just screaming at the top of their lungs for nothing, and you can tell she's a regular. She's at a certain point of what she was doing. You could tell you could tell it was an act. You could tell she was trying to feel it, trying to be in that moment, but it wasn't the same as if somebody was really doing it and falling out and all that.
But it's a time like when also like I've been in worship like that, and like I'm just enjoying the service, and I feel the spirit move, and I feel like, okay, it's worship, and you can tell when it's like you're in a place where they don't worship. Like if I'm, especially like at my own church, it's like, okay, listen, I'm at home and I'm a worship. But if I'm at somebody else's church, I'm not gonna lose control to the point where it's just like, okay, they don't do this like this over here. I will remove myself and go in the back, go in the hall, go in the bathroom before I'ma just be out of control to the point where it's like they don't even know what's going on with me no more. You know what I'm saying? And I might be in worship, but they don't understand it. So I'm gonna remove myself because that's the order. I feel like, okay, the spirit gives. They're not accustomed to this, so I'm not gonna try to push it and force it on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that type of worship. Sometimes you gotta usher in certain people into that because they're not used to that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even just. You just, we don't care. We're gonna let the spirit move. It's like, no, there's an order to it,
I mean, I will say that when he kind of told her to hush, she kind of hushed right away. But I don't know, man. Don't tell me to hush.
I think,
I said,
I get it though, but
yeah, it is order. Although it's been a while since I've been in church, I have grown up in church, but I do remember it's almost like a synchronized timing with things.
Yeah, you can feel it.
So some people.
Everybody is on that level, when the music's on and everything, and then they start bringing it down, and everybody starts.
Yeah,
but what if I don't have church etiquette and I'm in my own spirit? Like,
but then, like I said, so that's
like,
where.
But it started to feel like, hold on. That's what I'm saying.
It'll show.
Yeah,
it's starting to feel like, okay.
But also,
let me finish my point.
Go ahead, Tron.
Go ahead.
All I'm saying is it's starting to feel like, okay, everybody's in sync. Is it an act? Are people just everybody? I mean, it's like,
it's not about an act.
I have to be in sync.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
It's not about an act.
Devil's advocate.
Go for it.
All right. All right. So Tron and Alex, why haven't y'all been in church?
Man, shut up.
That got nothing to do with the conversation.
That's too bad.
Hey, hold on. I didn't say Marcus. I asked the question. Either they can say we not on topic, or they can answer it.
But number one, you got the bass guitar every time we talk, so I don't know what's going on with your mic. But I'll say this: it's been years of me having excuses. and I could be real. Like I grew up in church. I sung in choirs and all that and everything. And it's been it's been years of excuses because I had a certain experience. And as you said earlier, for real, like people will use those excuses like, you know what, this happened here, this happened there. I see this. I ain't messing with church. And it's all excuses.
Exactly. When you said, "How is that devil's advocate?" Oh, that didn't make.
Because I was about to say no. I was going to add more, but Mr. Marcus wanted to add his 3 cents in there. So
you can't ask no grown person why they ain't been in church. They ain't been there because they ain't been, but they may still talk to God. They may still pray.
Of course.
Oh, that's not what I see. Now you put extras on something that I'm not putting extras on.
It was insinuated though.
Do you guys want to see
that's something you ask a child?
No, it was no insinuation to that. It was asking how come y'all haven't been to church. That's it.
I got you.
Because they grown, they got answered for them. But
let's move on.
As far as what you was asking for, Antron, I don't think it's so much that it's coerced, like everybody's stuck on the same page doing it. More so than it's like an emotion that comes across everybody. It comes across the room, like the spirit really fills the room. But then once it gets somber, it sombers everything. Everything sombers down. The music, the light, everything changes at the same time. So it's not that one person can't be in their own realm of that, per se, but it's more of a thing that happens to everybody in there. But I've been in a position where one person will catch something and it still happened the same way with that person.
A lot of times I just feel like sometimes you go in and you'll see, especially when sometimes they're starting to end the service, you'll see the drum guy get up and go over there. You'll see the person with the organ. They already know kind of how they setup is, and it's kind of like
exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's in the fake.
No, there's a.
I'm just saying. So
I'm just
saying.
How's that fake?
If that spirit hits at that specific time on
that's when they tap and get this.
I might have had the spirit might have hit me earlier. Why I gotta wait till the guy get on the organ and the drum?
No, you don't.
It's an emotion. It's not that it happens at the time. Like they don't time it. It's an emotion that comes. Like for instance, one time I was in church.
It all hit everybody at the same time.
No. It hits everybody different. It hits you different for different reasons. That's just like if you hear a sermon, say 5 different times in your life, but one time the way they preached that same sermon struck a chord.
It can hit different.
Like the song. I can't remember. It was Amazing Grace actually, and of course we all heard the song 100,000 times. But they had a guest pastor from Texas, I want to say, or Oklahoma or somewhere one time, and he said, because back where we from, we sing in a hymn, and he started to sing it in a hymn, not like how we would sing it. He sung it like the old Negro spiritual type of way, because they get real deep with it, like an old deacon or something. And man, I just start crying, and I'm sitting in the front row, and I'm just listening. This is a song I heard 100,000 times, and it's like it was like meditating on the inside, and I just start crying. I didn't realize I was. And then I just start standing up, and I'm just like, just all in tune. And I look back at my mom and my sisters, like, because I've never done that. But it just, I don't know what happened. It just kind of came over me. And then when I noticed them looking at me, I'm thinking, why am I standing up? I didn't realize I stood up. I'm like clapping. I'm like really in this emotion, and I was just like in awe of what he was singing. And then when he stopped, I sat down and I was thinking in my head like, whoa, that was weird. What made me stand up? I'm thinking later. And my mom was like, man, are you okay? You was just clapping and crying. And I guess it was feeding me. But that's how you see it.
Drop too, though.
It can happen in different ways and at different times with something that you regularly see. You said what?
I said you did that when the East Siders dropped.
On the set. I love it. The way the homies come to. Oh, that's different thing, But I'm just saying that's why I could say
I get it.
It's a possibility for it to happen to someone differently at a different time as opposed to everybody, because it don't happen to everybody. Even when people are happy and joyous, it's not so much that they catch the spirit, they're just feeling the vibe, I would say. And then some people catch a spirit. Some people really get into the Holy Ghost and you start to like really just be taken somewhere else, even though you're right there. You know what I mean? So it's definitely possible.
And that's not to say that there's no acts out there. There are acts.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
more than
No,
not.
there is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of gimmicks, a lot of folk. You know, and just like I said, the spirit. Just think about it, the spirit. It has self control. You can be in worship, and then it's like, you know, the pastor like, okay, we need to move on, and you hear that, you're like, okay, hey, if you can't control it, go to the back, remove yourself. You know, all that, and then if not, then you know, you bring it down and you kind of just be on your own. But then, you know, when it's hard time, it's like, okay, it's okay to just let loose and kind of be free, you know. But there's an order, you know what I'm saying? And you know, each house has its own, you know, because I've been in churches where it's like, okay, they don't get down like that. So what you gonna do? Get down like that in their house? No. You just, you know, you understand, okay, this is not how they do it. They're not a high worshipful church like that, you know, because you can worship sitting down. You know, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You know what I mean? You know, some people
like
want to.
it is though when you at church.
Well, you know, that's how I said, depends on the church, but it's some churches that are solemn. You know, go to a Catholic church and see. Yeah, but I'm just saying. See, that's why I said our church. You know, the black church, we different. You know, and some of ours is different. But go to a Catholic church. You know what I'm saying? And think you gonna shout and praise? You know, they gonna look at you like something. You got a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to one of them white, just Catholic, you know, them one that, you know, it's like, okay, wait a minute, they don't do that. So it's like you wouldn't. The spirit wouldn't lead you in there to be like, well, listen, and you just be out of order because that's not your house. It's not the way they get down. You wouldn't just go in there and start shouting and jumping and running around in a Catholic church like that, you know, unless they get down like that. You know what I'm saying? That's order. You know what I'm saying?
Even in some black churches, like
some black churches.
What do you call that? Church of Christ. They're Old
Church of
Testament.
Christ?
They don't celebrate with the
music and stuff.
They sing just with their voice. They don't believe in the instruments. They're more Old Testament.
Yeah, like Lutheran is like that, I think too.
Demonic or something.
Yeah, they don't do that. So I'm saying you wouldn't be moved in the spirit in there. And you can't, you know, in yourself. You know how you get down, how the spirit moves you. You wouldn't go to that church. Somebody invite you, and you gonna just lose your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like it just don't.
She was just playing. I was just playing devil's advocate, but she was at her church. But I'll say this: like I only speak like that sometimes because there are a lot of people. I think the church does sometimes push away people, so you really have to be careful.
No, you do
with how you do things and stuff like that, knowing that eyes are watching you.
Well, yeah, that's why I say it's a two-way street. I believe he could have handled it a better way, especially when he said that, like I said, I seen the other video. He was like, "This been going on for some time." So if it's been going on for some time, you don't have a protocol in place for her. Like, listen, y'all, when she get to acting up, y'all go over there and usher her out. You know, and head her towards the back and take her down because she's on the choir. So, okay, if she's in the choir with everybody, it's been going on for some time. There's a talk that needs to be had off. You know, when after church on a Wednesday, listen. Like, I gotta talk to you about something. Like, listen, when you know, I'm trying to lead a worship service. I'm trying to direct the people into another phase of worship, and you just, you know, you still caught up on the last song we sung first, and now we on the fourth song. You still, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got to have those talks, you know. So I believe, and I'm not saying he didn't, you know, but I'm just saying it's like it would be things I would put in place. Like, okay, listen, she not gonna listen. She just one of those. Okay, well, listen.
Yeah, he was bullshit.
Yeah, like, you know, it's just one of those. So I would have, you know, like I said, a church mother or somebody, look, go ahead, go over there. When she get to acting and it's time to we shift into a whole nother thing, y'all grab her, usher her to the back, and y'all let her finish back there. And then when she's got herself together, she can come on back in. You know, so different thing, because like you said, I'm concerned also about the onlookers. You know, it looks bad, you know, and then like you said, if somebody coming in that's unchurched, they don't know, they're gonna be like, see, and they're looking for an excuse not to be in church and not to accept the church. And like, well, there you go, right there. That, you know, I don't like the way he did that. I don't think he did that right. He didn't handle that right. But that's gonna be an excuse. You know?
To your point, Tron. Just to your point, real quick.
I want to move on after this.
Yeah, I know, my fault. But church, certain experience. I went through so many years with the excuses, but initially, church had certain things happen in the church that had pushed me away. So that can happen.
But church hurt. Well, hey, we need to have a topic on that one day. You know, church hurt.
Right. I think that same thing happened to me, honestly. But my brother's a pastor, so I'm kind of familiar with how that, you know, how everything kind of you know. So, but so we can move it on. I don't think y'all pretty much know what happened on the second video, so we don't gotta watch it unless anybody want to see it.
No, we ain't gotta watch it. I mean, if anybody else wants to see it.
What's going on, Keisha?
What's going on, everybody? Hey.
What up?
Hey, lady.
Hey.
What up, Casey?
What's going on,
Much that we just, chilling.
Okay, so moving along, man. Gilbert Arenas. Did y'all see that? He basically he said Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert in the playoffs and everything, and he was having a child, so he chose to miss the game to go to his son's or his child's birth. I'll play the video. Y'all tell me what y'all think. What would y'all do? You know what I mean? If it was y'all.
Right, I would imagine Minnesota guy. I don't know for sure. I'm not in that man's business like that.
I mean, missing this game for that baby. I see you.
It's the baby, bro. Ain't gonna be there when you get back. We hope.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The baby gonna be trust me. But unnecessary. The baby gonna. It don't know. Whatever you about to think you about to do with the baby, he gonna be asleep. Need that skin to skin contact. Okay, you ain't get skin to skin in 2 days.
Right on the titty. The whole time, right on the titty.
Like I said, we
need some milk.
Look, I get you want to be with your wife and smile and stuff, and your good NBA healthcare insurance.
Right.
It's because of you playing.
Right.
I ain't gotta watch the whole thing, but yeah, he basically he said he should have played the game.
Man, listen.
Was that his first child?
Family.
It don't matter, but that's an interesting question. So does it matter if it's your first child or not? Would you miss any of your children's birth?
Fortunately, I was able to see all my kids born. It is a beautiful thing, but that's to each his own, man. If he felt that way, that's how he felt. They up 2-0 right now, so they're good.
Yeah, I mean, no, he actually went. He missed the Gilbert.
I know.
Rudy
But I'm
Gobert.
saying
He went to go to the childbirth, but
yeah, but they up 2-0, so they good. So
they should have been taking their hats off to the dude,
right?
Because that's an important thing. That's something you can't replay birth. You can't replay a childbirth. You can, I hate to say it like that, but you can miss a birthday party sometimes or something like that. I would imagine you're already here. You're already going through things, but to miss your child's birth and get reprimanded for it, shit, I'd be like, I understand what they're saying though. He play on the team, he in the league. That's his job, but we all call off for our jobs if we need to. That's a job like any other job. So if I got to call off for my child's birth, I wouldn't think anybody would feel any kind of way about it. I mean, he not the one carrying the whole team. It's a team. You know what I'm saying? So if they can't do it without him, then they wasn't gonna do it with him either, I would imagine. But
unless you LeBron or something.
Man, that traveling, I be looking at the videos of him running 8 miles before he dunked. That should be funny. But go ahead.
Look, game 7. I know I'm gonna let y'all go, but game 7, it's LeBron, and it's LeBron. It's game 7, and he got a child about to be born. Are y'all gonna be upset? Not upset, but are you gonna be like, you gonna be wishing LeBron missed the game? I mean, go to the game.
What if he played the game and his son died at birth? Would they have cared about that?
Leave that guy dark.
I'm just saying. That's
the reality of shit.
That's a hard reality.
You're right.
Now, childbirth is one of the most dangerous things that happens.
Things can't go on.
Childbirth can kill the mother or the baby, or both of them, every time.
I got a little echo going on.
Natural birth, cesareans, whatever. So many things can happen, bro. That's an amazing, important event, as opposed to just missing it to go to the movies or go to the beach or because he wanted to stay in bed all day or something, which I would understand that to some degree because they're tired. But childbirth, come on, man. Yeah. You can't leave your wife.
Our O said what number kid is it? So let's see his answer.
That wouldn't matter what number kid is it.
O said is it his first kid? Oh, what you got to say?
Yeah, it was my first one. I'm definitely missing it.
What about the second one? They're not that important no more because you already had one?
They all important.
Nah,
but you gotta experience this one.
Shit, I was at I delivered both of my children. I was in the room sitting next to the thigh for both of my kids.
Oh, you okay? So what? I mean, are you going to all of them? Or you saying you would miss one?
I mean, yeah, I'm not a basketball player, so yes, I've been at all mine.
But if you were,
but if I'm in the sports and if it's a Super Bowl, I'm missing it. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm going. It depends. If it's my first one, I'm missing it. If it's my second one, I'm going.
Man, I missed my sister's wedding because my daughter my daughter Harmony was scheduled to be born the day of her wedding. So I knew about the scheduling of that before I knew about the wedding. So I couldn't go to California for the wedding because I wanted to be there for the birth of my kid, literally. And I literally stayed back and I missed my sister's wedding. And I was sad about it. I was mad about all that. But guess what? Childbirth is important, brother. I'm sorry. The wedding went just fine.
I'm fine with that. I understand how you feel.
No, I know. I wasn't saying that to you. You know what I'm saying in general, like that's just something you can't recreate. Just like she wasn't gonna call off her wedding to come see the baby being born. You know what I mean? Like that was important to her. That was a triumphant event for her. This was triumphant for me. But you can't recreate childbirth. I don't care even if you saw the video. That ain't the same if it's yours. But you know, that's just me.
All right, for real.
Hey, I'm thinking right now. What if it was Kobe? You think Kobe missing the birth of his child or a playoff game?
You know, Kobe having a normal child just like the rest of us too. It wouldn't matter who it was.
No, I'm just trying to think because he has that air of like no matter what we playing this playoff. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe's like, listen, look,
I think Kobe would have called off. Kobe loves his kid.
Yeah, he did. No, I'm not doubt. It's no doubt of that. But I'm just saying, I don't think love has anything to do with it. I just think, like you said, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
I understand what you say. Kobe would have been in that game. I think Kobe.
I kind of actually think Kobe wouldn't have missed the game for real. I kind of I don't know. It's like I'm just thinking the way he was is like hey, I don't know.
Missing that game.
I think there's a lot of players that have missed games. A lot.
There is. Yeah,
if we put that a poll up like that to see. First Super Bowl ever and your child being born. I'm not saying they're right for choosing that, but I'm just saying. I feel
wrong.
like
they're not wrong either for choosing.
Yeah. Because
is there ever a situation
like you just said, it doesn't have nothing to. I don't feel like love because I feel like you're gonna still love your child.
Yeah, I don't think love has anything to do
your
with
whole life to probably reach this point, and you praying and that it's going to be okay. Now, what you did say, Marcus, was true. Like. I would not want to be there because I understand that risk of death and stuff like that. Every time my wife had it after that,
we was there. Yeah.
First one was natural, and the rest was C-sections. And each time I was shaking like a mini bike, because I didn't know, getting off that cold table, that's scary. So
I'm just thinking of scenarios like you. What if you a surgeon, right? And somebody heart comes in, you got time with that. That's very delicate. And your wife is pregnant and she about to give birth. you ain't gonna stop the surgery, right?
Yeah, well that's different though because
certain situations, right? I'm just trying to think of a scenario like it. No. All I'm trying to think of is there a situation or a scenario where it's like you can't you gotta miss it, you know what I'm saying, or you can't miss it, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to think like if it's a profession or something to where it's like, nah, you know what, I gotta do this. I guess performing surgery on somebody, life or death, you would have to complete that, right?
You had to complete that because you're first of all the hypocritical oath for that, and then the idea that you save lives for a living, so you would know that the person working on your wife will be just as skilled as you. So you have to that and save this person's husband or wife in the same notion. But the idea of leaving your wife or baby mama alone to deliver a baby, how scary that is for them to be in
I definitely agree. I'm just I'm just putting the situation out there. Like I only could think of like somebody, like I said, for an athlete who might not do it. I'm thinking Kobe. I was thinking like, man, he might just go like, I ain't missing this game, like or just a situation like
I don't know.
All right, ladies, let's let the ladies answer real quick.
You're gonna be like, induce her early so I can make the game.
Some of these.
Yeah, now that I forgot about that one.
Let's we gotta kind of minimize our answers a little bit to us more because I want to get through these. Last time we couldn't get through everything. So let's kind of like, what do you guys think? I mean, y'all ain't the men in this situation, but how would you feel if your guy or your husband or man did miss something for an event he wanted to go to?
I would have an issue with it. I mean, especially you never know what could happen, during childbirth. So I would have an issue with it. And then for Gilbert Arenas to even comment on it, again, that goes back to minding the business that pays you. Like, why do you feel that you have the right to voice your opinion on something that someone else does in their personal lives.
Right.
Well, he's in the content game, so he talk about everything.
We talking about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So is there anything excusable?
Of course. If your mom is on her deathbed, yeah, I can say
my mama got it.
If your mama dying, okay.
Anything else?
Probably
Damn.
No, I'm just joking. No, but I mean, of course, something that is emergent that's outside of your control, of course.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Keisha.
Hold on.
That baby just said
No,
shit.
because my baby be in the background. I'm trying not to let him be loud.
I thought your baby said shit.
He said, "No, the baby said shit." The baby did say shit.
No, he
Like,
can't.
shit, Mama, that's a hard question. What you gonna say?
But I agree with Kiana. Like, I think it has to be like a circumstantial situation that's something real dire for you to have to not be there, or something that's out of your control, being incarcerated, or, like you in a hospital yourself, you know what I'm saying? Something in that degree. But other than that, I would expect. I mean, I've had that. I had that happen with one of mine, where that person wasn't there because they was incarcerated. It wasn't a choice, but stuff happens. So, yeah.
What if I won a lotto? And they said I had to go pick up the ticket from Missouri that day, and I had to drive that day. You was about to give birth. What would you want me to do?
Better go get that money, homie.
We finna drive together.
No,
Wait, what happened? I missed that. What was
They got hospitals in Missouri, don't they?
She already in labor. She inducing everything. Like, I mean,
that's all right.
I said,
You gotta go get that money.
What if I won a lotto and they said you got to come turn in the ticket, and I had to drive?
You would have to put a money situation in it for me, huh?
I know you.
Hey, question.
Like,
She gonna have the baby in the hand with the umbilical cord.
Yeah, like go.
Better get that money, man.
Nah, that's funny, man.
Hook up that heating blanket in the car. They're gonna be all right.
Man.
Baby's been born in a while. They'll survive on the way to Missouri.
Man.
All right, so we gotta. We want to be there for all the birthday. Yeah, nah, that's a serious thing, man. That's a scary thing.
O said his first one. Only the first one.
Nah, he is playing devil's advocate, man.
He liked to play the devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm. He just don't be advocating all the time.
He just don't be advocating.
All right. Damn, that was an awkward silence. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, what you doing, man?
All right, it's this. I want to ask you guys this, man. And this is funny. I'm gonna just play the video for y'all, man, and y'all tell me. And it's kind of similar, but a little different. I mean, a little different.
So I got a letter today. Says, "Dear Leon and Zach, so my boyfriend booked a guys trip, and that was cool with me. But the night before the guys trip, I got into a car accident with my aunt. I called my boyfriend, and he rushed to the hospital. The doctor checked me out, and they said I broke my arm and wrist, and I had to have surgery that night. My boyfriend didn't stay until I got out of my surgery. He left and went on his boys' trip. I woke up out of my surgery to only my mom and dad. My boyfriend had texted me and said, be safe, and call him when the surgery is over. I feel like he should have stayed to see if I was okay. Is he wrong for still going on this trip?"
No, because of the arm and the wrist.
He said the text said, "Be safe and call him when the surgery is over."
Okay. Damn.
That's cold.
Let me jump into that.
we know he ain't staying to see the baby.
Okay, look,
right.
Let's go from bottom to top this time, since we always
that shit's funny, boy.
No, he's not wrong for going. Like, she broke an arm and a wrist. She has another one. She'll be all right.
Oh, damn. Niggas get shot every day, B.
Right. Like,
I was thinking that.
Exactly.
And then that's
Like,
just
did he die?
I mean, I don't want to minimize people's relationship situations, but that's his girlfriend. Like, he doesn't really.
He did minimize it, though. I mean, he did minimize it real quick.
That's okay. Well, then it is what it is.
Right.
Okay.
He has no say so. He can't make any decisions if it is life or death. So what is he gonna do if he's there?
He can't even go in the room if her mama say he can't come in there. So
Exactly. He has no say so over anything.
Brenda gonna say Brown going. That's scandalous. How you know? I just know you strong. You got a good left. You ambidextrous.
Right, you ambidextrous. You good?
Yeah, man.
Ambidextrous.
Damn, she said the whole word.
Keisha was ready to go, so I want to know what she got to say.
I am. I'm saying it depends on how long we've been together. For one, if it's like fresh, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't have too much high expectations. But we've been together for a while. I'm expecting you to be there, and it depends on where you going and you know how expensive the trip was. I might have some understanding, but if not, you're not gonna be my boyfriend no more.
I got a question to what you just said though, and I don't mean to jump in and take turns, but what do you mean? What do you mean you expect to be there? Be there to do what? Like, what is he there to do if your mama and your sister and all them?
Be mad as hell. He ain't go to that trip.
Exactly. That's it.
to be support. That's why I say it depends on the situation, like where you was going. If it was like a expensive trip, then it's like, yeah, you know, I get it. But if it's something local where you can, you know,
nowhere bullshit.
How you
okay, that's why I said it depends.
How you supposed to like with a broke wrist though? That ain't nothing you can do for her.
Hold it up for her. Hold her arm up.
That's the part I mean.
Help me with everything. I'm handicapped right now. I ain't got my.
If I help you, it's gonna be the end of a Tyler Perry movie. I'm gonna be fucking you up.
He's coming back.
Yeah, I like that. He said, "But he's coming back."
I'll be
fucking. He coming back to no girlfriend?
Well, no. How long is this trip? Is he gonna be gone a week, a few days? Because I mean,
right.
You and your sister.
It's a guy trip.
So it's the weekend. Okay, well, enjoy.
Wait, what do you mean? No, we going for 7 days. How y'all be doing?
Y'all ain't going for 7 days.
What if it was a girl trip? Let's turn it around.
I think I'm more so mad at the text work versus, you know, like maybe he should have texted something more sentimental,
right?
You know, to that effect.
Brenda
Yeah, like be safe. Like that text, I think just had me fired up. Like what? You know, what I mean, I think it was more the context of the text that probably made me feel some type of way. Versus being more compassionate, like, oh, okay, you know, like whatever, you know.
Brenda said you want me to go on my girl trip. If I get a cold, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. I mean, there like Martin with the bell, like, nah, but yeah. Okay, who next? Oh, you going?
I'm going.
You should have known he was going. He ain't even coming to his child's birth. The hell?
Oh, nah, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. You heard him wrong.
I mean, you got to think about it like this: the trip been planned already. Some just haven't got it the norm. And like Marcus said, what's gonna happen afterwards? Like what? Then what? We gonna sit there with an attitude the whole time that we not on that trip.
Somebody gonna be mad either way if I stay or go.
For real,
be mad. I mean,
I'd rather be happy and then make up and then play makeup when I get back.
Go ahead. I gotta get my answer. I was just playing, Brina. I gotta get my answer later. Go ahead, Bert. I mean, for real.
I mean, I'm gonna probably go and just be like, look, your mom and daddy told me to go enjoy myself.
You was medicated. You don't know what happened. I mean,
you know what I mean. Your mom and daddy told me to go enjoy myself. You know, and that they was gonna take care of you. You know.
What'd you say? You a daddy's girl, right? Daddy got you.
Sabrina
being man.
Yeah, Brina's throwing shots on.
I was
being a savage.
I would want to know, like my thing is, when does the trip leave? Like, if it leave at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, something like that, I would just stay at the hospital and wait for that, and then just go straight to the airport. But I would imagine if you broke your wrist and your shoulder, you can get up and walk after that the same day. It ain't that bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't think it'd be a big deal to leave. I mean, I wouldn't have said, holla at me. At least leave me some flowers or something.
It was like, I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you when I get back. I'm gonna
holla.
Yeah, that's the funny part. That nigga was like, shit. So what you about to do?
Be on perks and sleep anyway. Girl, go to bed.
Yeah, that shit's stupid.
Like
she broke her leg or her ribs or something where she gonna be in. Not that she ain't gonna be in pain or nothing, because it is a serious thing. But come on now, that's a little petty to even be upset about. That's like if he had to go to work and he went to work after, she would have been mad. Like, you're not crippled. Like that's a temporary thing that you're going through. That shit ain't nothing. I'll see you when you get to the house. I'll wash your back.
Well, just just like y'all said about childbirth, even though yes, it's two different procedures, but it's this surgery. I guess it still require anesthesia. I'm not sure. So
I would imagine.
Yeah, like y'all said, anything can happen. Like even with the anesthesia.
Ain't nothing happening during the arm surgery, bro. That shit ain't
That's
nothing.
That's your bloodline versus your not bloodline. Somebody you just banging.
And just your girlfriend. You know how many girlfriends don't even
No. I'm not talking about childbirth. I'm talking about anything can happen during the surgery.
No, it can't.
It can't.
And is she the main chick or the side?
Yeah.
You said girlfriend, so
Complication of a bad nerve or something.
Can happen. But yeah, I guess it depends on the how much money you spent on this trip and all that shit too. So,
if it's out of California,
I was just going to Rosarito with Adro and Antron shit.
All right, yeah. As far as me, man, it's a wobbler,
nigga.
Look, if I see if I can get my refund back. I mean, if I can get my refund back, and she really hurt.
Refund back, bro.
Honestly, I think it's all about communication. I would talk to her and let her know, hey, you think? I mean, I know me asking is already gonna be an argument.
Yeah, you won't get the true answer, man.
Yeah. She gonna be like, yeah, just go. High pitch and everything, just go. I mean, but I'm gonna ask. I mean,
I'm gonna call you from the plane.
When I come back, it's like we talked about this. I mean, but I'm gonna make sure I'm checking in and doing all that. I'm gonna make sure the phone is at a low value when I call, and I'm in the background. But
would y'all want y'all girl to go on a girls trip if it was vice versa?
I just said,
heck no.
If I had
I had walked away. I'm sorry.
But
I got my mama.
Even if I wouldn't go, I wouldn't trip. Like I wouldn't be mad if I wouldn't be able to go. I'm not.
No. I said if you was.
I know you ain't gonna be mad at nothing, Alan.
No. I know. I'm just saying. Like even if you say, "Oh, what about the money you lost?" I didn't lost money before. Like you can get that back. I wouldn't be tripping. Like, damn, I can't go on my homie with my.
We're not talking about wife. We talking about girlfriend, Alan.
Nah.
Regardless, I'm just saying. Me personally, I wouldn't be.
No, we got to think about it as your girl. Period. But
nah, fuck that. Wife
that part.
Two totally different things.
Yeah, but if you dating them, that's why I said the time frame of the person that you was dating them, because that could lead up to there. Y'all have to start somewhere. Everybody be trying to categorize the two, but you have to date and be a girlfriend to become a wife at some point. You ain't just jumping in as a wife.
You sound like somebody that wasn't no wife. That's why you got that response.
Oh, come on, man.
Who, me?
Whoa.
No, I'm saying that's the response of a girlfriend. Like, it don't matter if she a wife or girlfriend. It do, though. I'm speaking from
it does. No, I'm saying it does, but I'm saying people be trying to downplay a girlfriend because you start there to become a wife, is my point. That's all I was saying. I ain't heard about nothing.
Most niggas with girlfriends have more than one girlfriend. That's a fact. Most girls with boyfriends have more than one boyfriend.
Not most. You can't.
You got
crazy.
You got some crazy facts.
Come on, man.
You can't say most.
This is a podcast. We gotta be honest. Most niggas with girlfriends have multiple people. They may not have multiple girlfriends, but they have options. Most girls with boyfriends have options.
Everybody got options. Even married people got. Even married people, it's a choice to not do that. It's a choice.
Everybody has options to a sense. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not saying if you wanted to go find someone, you could. That's not what I said. Everyone
let me
has
ask
a
this.
roster.
Let me ask this real quick, ladies.
Have a roster.
Ladies, role reversal. Would you guys go if it was on the shoe was on the other foot?
Y'all know I'm going.
I know that. Okay.
It depends.
You didn't bought Jamaica tickets. You didn't. You didn't got everything going.
You know what?
Outfit.
I'm gonna make sure everything is in line before I leave. I'm gonna make sure your mama got you got your medication. Okay, I'm gonna check in, but I'm going on this trip. I will catch you when I get back. And if you're not my boyfriend when I get back, guess what? It's okay.
You found one out there anyway. It was a girl's trip. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
I'm just playing. I'm just learning about that part.
So what if you guys was going together? You would cancel it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Well, what's the damn difference? Cancel the trip.
If they was going to Jamaica, they was going to get that mud bath on the water from the Jamaican dudes out there anyway, so they wasn't gonna be thinking about the nigga. They gonna be like, "Girl, his arm just broke. He can drink with his left hand." Like,
his name is Jock.
All right, so Allen not going, O going, Pharrell going, Kiana going, Bird going.
I already left.
Keisha going.
And you came back single since you already left.
I might leave before she go in surgery.
Dad said she going too. Dad said
baby, look,
going.
they outside. Look, I love you. I got you.
She did going.
I'm gonna make sure you.
Ask Sabrina, you going or not? Ask Sabrina if she going.
Number one, I didn't say I wasn't going.
He did.
Let me correct that.
It would be a
You had
conversation.
this long soliloquy saying you this and that.
No, what I'm saying is I wouldn't be tripping like if I didn't go. I'm not going to be all bent out of shape.
Oh, that's the answer I would have gave too.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is that if I have a conversation and she say, "Nah, it's cool," you like, "Go ahead, I'm going."
Quick, like,
Thank you. If she say that, we had that conversation. She say, "Nah, it's good. Go ahead, baby. You good? I'm going."
The bags already in the car and shit. So I'm like, damn, you decided fast, didn't you? Nah, but yeah, man, I think it's all the communication, being transparent, and I want her honest opinion. Because if I got to come back to some bullshit, please, I don't even want to go.
It don't even matter. You said go. I don't want to. We ain't mind reading shit. You already said go.
And I'm gonna come home to some bullshit anyway, so I might as well go have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you didn't say you was gonna be going that long, nigga. The dates is on.
Dates is on the ticket, nigga.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. All right, man. So okay, y'all scandalous, man. Okay. I seen this other thing. It said this lady said men work for money, women work for men. Yeah,
Can you explain that?
Yeah, the video gonna explain it right now because she broke it down. So y'all give me y'all opinion after this.
Man works for money, women work for men, because that's the thing that makes us feel like, okay, now I made it.
That's why getting married is so big, or being proposed to is
and that's what the societal expectation is.
Wait, that's Simmer. That
was
deep.
That was so deep. Men work for money, women work for men. And the thing is so this is crazy because it was something I was going to ask you, right? So I feel like the societal expectation on women is like, for instance, Amanda Seales, she went on Shannon and Sharp. I don't know if you saw it.
See it yet. I haven't.
But anyways, they were discussing it, and Ocho Cinco or whatever, is that his name? Chad. He was like, his response was like, "Is she married?"
Mm-hmm.
And what was she saying?
Nothing. It was nothing about marriage. It was nothing. She was just talking about her career. And he was like, "Is she married?" Or when I went out with a guy, he'll be like, "Why aren't you married?" Like, I don't get it.
Like, a man works for money, women work for men, because that's the thing that.
Yeah, so basically it feels like when you know, a man, I feel like a man base their success on how much money they got or how much they can provide. Even women look at them like that. Men look at women as, are you wife material? That's where your value lies for us, not as far as how much you make, because you can make a lot, but are you wife material? And it's like, essentially in life, is like, a woman can make a lot of money, but if she's not successful in having a man or keeping a man or something like that, it's still, you're going to be missing something, and we'll look at you like, what's wrong with her? You know what I mean? Why is she not married? Why she can't keep a man or something? Like, it got to be something wrong with her. As opposed to men, it's like, you know, if we, you know, well off, or we doing good in our careers and everything like that, if we're not married, it's like, man, most women going to try to, it's not why he not married, but it's more so of, oh, he must have a lot of women, or he must, you know what I mean? It's looked at a little bit differently. And I think women do essentially, like, not saying work for men, but essentially your success in life is, because you can make all the money in the world, but if you don't get that family, or if you don't get that husband and things like that, and that family, you know what I mean? How we look at a family, a woman getting married, getting that perfect life, the picket fence and all those things. It's like, are you really successful? And your success is judged off based off you being a wife or having a family or being married and stuff like that, as opposed to us, our success is based off, you know, our financial status. Do you guys agree, or what do you guys think about that?
I guess so. I think anybody that's mentally stable, while they're in their pursuit of happiness, they're still looking for somebody that's stable as well. Mm-hmm. Nobody's looking like to say, oh, I mean, I ain't gonna say they're not, but money might be the last thing that they're worried about. You want somebody that you can build with, somebody that you can have, have a companionship with, and their personality got to be on the up and up. And if it's not, I don't care how much money you got or lack of, I'm not messing with you.
I think that goes for men more so. I don't think a woman. We don't look at women for.
I think it's both ways, but that's why I started off when I said mentally stable. Like, because I will say that Kiana and Keisha probably saying the same. We want somebody that you can build with because they got their own money,
right? But we don't necessarily, as men, we don't. I mean, we want to build with somebody, but we want to build something with somebody that's. I would take a woman that don't got but that maybe she got some drive and she needs some help, but don't got nothing. But she's a good woman, a good wife.
Yeah,
she has those qualities and stuff like that. A man can have all those qualities, but if he's lacking finances, to them it's like nah.
There's women out there that
sure
help.
it is. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Come on, man, it's rare as hell though. Most
maybe.
Well, I guess I was rare as hell because I've been one of those where I don't care about finances like that much because I'm like self-sufficient. I'm not looking for somebody to take care of me. I think
that's a bold statement.
That's super.
I mean, I don't want you to be broke, but I ain't like
you talking about broke.
So you care.
I'm not like in the category like, oh, you need to you have something going for yourself, of course. But I'm saying like I don't want nobody that's like I'm not like the people, oh, they need to make this much money or that much money or stuff of that nature because when if they got a good head on their shoulder and all of that good stuff, y'all can build together. It's like sometimes some people just need a little push, just like the opposite way around. The woman might need a little push and all that type of stuff. But you do have to have something going for yourself. You can't just not be working and just sitting around like one of these, a bum ass nigga, I guess you would say, or whatever. Not that, but it's like, of course you working, but it's not like you need to be 6-figure, 8-figure, all that type of stuff, like in order for me to, deal with you and all that type of stuff. I think people like that be want somebody to actually take care of them so they don't have to work is why they probably expect that, amount of money to be made to deal with them and stuff. But it's like, that's, like they said, that 1-3% of people that's out there like that, so that's rare.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next? Who want to comment on this topic?
No comment.
Okay.
But it's highlighted especially on the women part. You see the men saying, "What do you bring to the table?" The woman is looking more for the security. So that's what's being highlighted right now.
But that's what women look. Women. I'm not gonna speak for women because I ain't no woman, so I won't say it like that. But what I say from what it seems and what we hear and what we all see, women look at men for status, for stability, for those type of things. Men look at women just for the woman. How she look, how her body. That's ideally what a man approaches a woman for. A woman see the glitz and the glamour and things like that, and that's what usually attracts them. Even the physique and all that too. But I know I've known a lot of women to date a ugly, dusty. I mean, I won't say dusty, but an ugly or not attractive, not so well-looking baller than a nice guy that's not on that same plateau financially. We know a lot of ugly niggas with some bad females, and it ain't because they got a good personality. It's because they got pockets. And on vice versa, you see niggas with a female because of how they look, they body and all that other stuff. They ain't really pushing the issue on they pockets because we can care less what they got because ideally we're going to be paying for it anyway, or most of it. But, I mean, I don't know. To each his own. Everybody's going to have their idea of what they say they go for or what they don't. But realistically, people going for what this whole thing is about.
You wrong because I go for looks.
But you I ain't never seen your baby mama, so I couldn't tell you what you go for. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm saying, I don't know, but
that's initially, man. Physical attraction is the initial thing that gravitates people.
For some people,
for most,
people,
man, let a giraffe stand in the corner with some fat gold on, the new J's on, and an Audi key hanging out his pocket. That nigga gonna get it before the other nigga. That's all.
I get it.
That's not physical attraction. It could be I'm a fat nigga. When I'm outside, going on all that stuff, I've been I lie to you not. If I'm dressed, well, I'm normally dressed. I like to be dressed. But if I got my jewelry on and all that, and I'm in one of my nicer cars, I've been approaching the motherfucker will say that. Oh, excuse me, this little kid. Somebody will say it to me like, "Damn, I see you. I know them pockets is fat." I look the other way. Don't even speak to me.
They just talk about something
Like,
else.
it's really bold enough to speak like that. But I can crack the same one barefoot and ugly, and I have. But that's not because of what I got. It's because of my approach or my demeanor. But I'm saying,
who barefoot and ugly? You or him?
Me. I said me being like if I'm out oily and dirty messing with a
car.
car.
Okay.
I can still approach that same person. Yeah, I just use that term, but I would approach the same person on my own terms, but me approaching them now because I'm now approaching. They would approach on the other end though because of what they see and what they assume.
The second part to that is personality. So whether they might not be physically attracted to you, your gift of gab.
No, but that's what I'm saying. On the flip side, my approach to them would be because of my approach. Yeah. They're approaching me because of what they see. So it's not the same thing as a physical attraction. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of girls who love big niggas. I mean, I've been this way for a minute. It was hard to lose weight because they love it. They want to rub on it. That's not my point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I'm saying is like a lot of people. I won't say a lot of them, but a lot of people. Them eyes see the sparkly things first. Or they see the wheels, or they see what kind of car they see. Yeah. Even the group you hang around, they want to hang. They want to mess with you because you're a part of this group. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot, and that's what they come for you for.
I think sometimes women, some women and men chase lifestyle also.
Yeah,
I mean, but
you said what?
I said some women and some men chase lifestyle too.
Yeah, so, for sure. Oh yeah, men do it all the time for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, let's move along, man. So,
hey, man, Sabrina is wild, bro. She wild. Sabrina.
What she said? I skipped that one. Man. You would bring it up. I skipped it on purpose. You would bring it up.
You ain't got no jewelry.
Who ain't?
You ain't got none.
I can go put several pieces on, brother. And
I ain't say it. I'm just reading what Sabrina said. You say who said it?
Brina cooking. She ain't.
Ain't nobody worried about Brina.
All right, listen. Okay, is attraction and sex becoming too much of a determining factor in relationships? I got another video from Dr. Umar. He'll put it in the context for you guys. But this is my question for you guys. I mean, but I'll play the video for you. And I want to start with the women.
The problem with premarital sex, this is why God never wanted for us to have sex outside of marriage. Because once you've experienced things that you should have only experienced within wedlock, you develop preferences. So when you meet a really good woman, she's everything you need, but she can't turn it up in the bedroom like that freak can. You may pass up on your soulmate because she can't please you like the freak. And a lot of people have lost out on good relationships because they didn't come with freak of the week talent.
They did come, but they didn't come that way.
Okay. Young women. So if y'all understand the question, what I'm saying is like, because I started with attraction, but he based it on sex. A lot of times, you can get with somebody, or are we missing out on our soulmates because of our preference and what we want sexually, or or how even our attraction, what we want.
We don't know.
What kind of who we are attracted to? Are we bypassing and overlooking certain people because of these things? Y'all could have told me I messed up becoming, but yeah.
Okay. Were you done? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I didn't say nothing.
Ladies to go first.
Okay, so for me, sex is a big part of a relationship. And so if you can't do what I need you to do for whatever reason, because you don't know how or because you don't have that equipment that I need, then it's not going to work out, because we're not going to be, you have to be, physically compatible, you have to be emotionally compatible, spiritually, and of course sexually compatible. So I think all those components go into making a good relationship, at least for me. And so if you're missing a part of one of those components, then it's not going to work. So you may be my soulmate on paper, but in reality, you're actually not, because you're not checking all of those boxes that I need checked.
Do you think though every box that you need checked, you still basically you still limiting yourself with, because you need a certain amount of people to check all these boxes. So it might be a nigga that check 4 of the boxes, but one
Okay,
of them
but it's not okay. So it's not just a one box check off. It's a scale range, 1 to 10. What am I willing to put up with?
All right,
that makes sense.
Okay.
Like
So,
what outweighs what, right?
Though, essentially that's for everybody though, pretty much, because it's hard to check off every single box that you want.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of those boxes you end up checking them off later. You end up finding how to make those things work later on. Like if they don't have the characteristics you like per se, like you can kind of find camaraderie in other things, and then you learn that something you were missing. Like, you know, somebody, they may not be as jokey or playful, and then later on they get a little easy, and
that's just for me, because sex is a big part of a relationship for me, and that's
who got
just
kids
what.
Oh, that's you, bro.
But listen.
Hold on, Keisha.
I think
let Keisha go real quick. I just wanted the women answer, then we'll go back up.
if we going based on his question, because I've had this conversation before with a friend, if you haven't had the, you know, like doing anything prior to marriage is what I think he was saying, then you wouldn't have that whole box of checklists. I guess that's what he was trying to say. You wouldn't have like, oh, well, he needs to do this, because you wouldn't have no experience from nowhere else but that person. So you would be satisfied with just whatever that person is doing, because that'd be your only experience. So I agree with what he's saying. So you wouldn't be like, oh, well, shit, excuse me, I keep forgetting my cousin. You wouldn't be saying like, oh, this person did this, so, you know, I can only be satisfied like this, or this person able to do this, because you would be accustomed to just that one person, and, you know, across the board for everything. So if that's your only experience, you wouldn't have nothing to refer off of. So I agree with him for that. Like if you,
And that's the whole point of being in a relationship and marriage.
That was the whole point of that. You're supposed to meet one person and be with one person, so you don't have all the.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what the question was. He was saying, like, do you think that stops you from picking somebody, because we've had premarital sex and, you know, dating and all that type of stuff. So that person could be, you know, all of these things, but because you have that experience with other people, it limits you, because you, like, that list is created now. Like, oh, this person needs to do. Yeah, so I agree with what he's saying. You know, and that's what the question was.
All right, for real.
Yeah, so he framed it in the context of premarital sex, right? And so he said, God, that's why God designed it that way, you know, so that you wouldn't have that sexual experience. Sex is supposed to be the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Not the cake. It's supposed to be the icing on the cake. You were supposed to get to know the person and you know, you courtship and do all the things to leading up to actual marriage, and then the sex is the icing on the cake, you know. And so, because, you know, that's the way he designed it, that's the way it should have been. Even with the scripture, it says, you know, a man should leave his mother and his father and should cleave to his wife, you know, and the two should become one. You know what I'm saying? So it's talking about that union. You can't be one with you know, let's say Susan, but also with Sarah, Erica, and Melissa. You know what I'm saying? That it's not. I can't be one with 5 people. You know, that's not.
They all do it different. So
that's not one. You know, no, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, some people, you know. But I'm just saying, that's the whole point of it, is to become one. 2 can become one, not 3 can become one, 4 can become one. You get what I'm saying? I mean, that's the concept. I'm just trying to frame it in that way, based on his the video, you know. And so it's based on design, you know, and how he intended it. You know what I'm saying? Because of those experiences. Yeah. So a lot of people, like he said, a lot of people have missed out on a good man or woman or relationship because they have others in their mindset based off experience. You know what I'm saying? And then it's sexually, you know what I'm saying? So you know, he's right from that point of view. You know what I'm saying? That if you hadn't experienced premarital sex with either one person or many people, however, you know, wherever you fall at, then when you finally meet the person who treats you right and take care of you, but it's just that one little thing that's not the icing on the cake is the sex, right? He can't please you in bed the way someone in your past have, or the way you expect because of your sexual experience, so that's the kicker, you know what I'm saying? And so that's the issue, and then those leads to other problems, and many of folk have without their marriage because of that, you know what I'm saying? Because they're seeking that pleasure, they're seeking that, it causes a whole lot of things, you know what I'm saying? So he's right what he's saying. We were designed and created to be what one. And so I don't have if I haven't had sex, me and my one, and we're both virgins, we get together, I don't have no expectation sexually of anything, and what I get is what I get. And when you're a virgin, you don't have no expectation other than, hey, you know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Yeah, you can learn how to please each other if it's only you two, because then
of course you would learn each other. Yeah,
learn how to learn.
All right, let's keep it moving. Y'all want to kind of speed it up, man. I got a couple more.
I think it was O.
Yeah, we got to get through these. Came in like Bree Brazy.
Yeah, it was bracket.
Oh, we can see you. Oh, we can see you. Yeah.
Say something, little ass nigga.
What the heck was that?
We'll come back to him.
All right, so real quick, just to throw something out there. When we worked at the Monterey Park Spirit, just one of the bus companies, I met this. I think he was Arabic, Middle Eastern dude or whatever, and we just happened to talk, and he was saying that he was in an arranged marriage. That he and his wife were in an arranged marriage, and he was saying how they were raised to be virgins. Like the boys were raised to be virgins, but they were taught how to work at a young age, and they had a work ethic, and they were taught how to be prepared to take care of a family at a young age. And the girls in the villages or wherever they from were taught how to be wives. They taught how to cook, clean, sew, all this other stuff. So I said, well, how do they find out which wife is good for who? So he said, basically, you spend time with your own mother, and you have to tell your mother everything. I like a tall girl. I want a girl to give oral sex. I want a girl like everything. He said, you leave nothing out. You tell them everything. You have to be really brutally honest of what type of things you think you want to expect from your wife or whatever. And then they pick, he says, usually 3 to 4 girls that they go to the other villages who in that same age bracket and ready for marriage. And they literally, the mother basically like evaluates the girls, and she goes and meets them and talks to them and see if they're interested in certain things, if they like certain things, if the certain type of charismatic or whatever, the height, the color, the eye color, like all these different things. And then when she feels satisfied with who she meets, or if she don't, she go to another group and another group. But until she finds it and is dead on, then they meet together. They introduce the man and the woman. They meet. When they meet for the first time, they get married the next day. They meet for the first time, and they get to spend, I think he said it was 6 hours. They get to basically have a date, and they talk to each other, get to kind of know each other and all that. The next day they get married. But he said once you get to that point where the mother brings the family and that other girl over, you're pretty much ready to go. And I said, well, what if you got to that point and you didn't like her? He said, to be honest with you, I've almost never heard of it happening. He was like, it's such a detailed process that once you get to that point, it's pretty dead on that you're gonna like each other. And he was like, but I don't think anybody loves each other when they meet. Some people might fall in love because she's beautiful or whatever, but he like realistically, it's just based on the inside. Everything is based on the inside and what you know of the outside. And I thought that was kind of deep in a sense, because that's almost the same thing. If you were to meet someone and put all into that and never go nowhere else, you would probably find the best thing ever, because you'd be able to learn, how they want to be touched, how they want to be talked to, how they want to be dealt with. I mean, you learn everything about them. So, I mean, I can see how that would work. But, that's just not how a lot of us, it played out for us, you know what I'm saying, in our society.
Alan?
Yeah, I don't, excuse me, I didn't hear everything everybody said. My wife was talking to me, but you can't miss what you never had. And there's no expectations for something that you know nothing about. So going off of what he said, the topic of what Dr. Umar said, which is sex. We only know what we want and what will please us because of what we've done before marriage. And I don't know if anybody spoke on that yet, but yeah.
I think some of them mentioned it and everything. I think pretty much a lot of us said the same thing. I think it's crazy that our society probably should be like that, but it's not. But you would think if we could do that, how more marriages would probably last longer and stuff like that. Because like you said, you wouldn't have anything to measure it up to. So you guys would probably learn a lot of things together, and you would learn a lot of y'all likes together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So essentially you would be teaching each other sex and learning it together and learning y'all likes and dislikes and stuff like that. And even as far as attraction, like I'm sure a lot of time I think we probably shallow as a
societal standards.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody wants a certain thing. Everybody is attracted to a certain thing. So yeah, we probably are passing up. It might be a little short midget that you were supposed to be in love with, Bert. And
but just think about it. The creator makes no mistakes, right? Look, think about it.
A short midget.
Think about this though, from a physical standpoint, right? Listen, from a physical standpoint, the creator makes no mistakes, right? So we know men. Listen, we come in all shapes and sizes, right? Like, just think about that. Women.
Midget is short.
No, well, I'm just saying. I'm talking about physical, from genitalia, everything, right? It's across the whole world. Everybody comes in different shapes and sizes, right? I'm talking about just from the men's standpoint. But think about it from the women. He designed women. Every woman starts off the same.
How? What's the difference with? I don't understand what you're saying at all.
I'm saying.
Oh, I know. He means as far as genitalia.
I'm talking about physical. We're talking about physical. I'm talking about genitalia. I'm talking about physical from a sexual standpoint. Men, we all have different sizes, right? I mean, that's just proven. I'm talking about worldwide. Like, so what I'm saying is this: the creator, he makes no mistakes, right? So even though
they have different sizes,
they got different sizes.
What I'm saying, women all start off the same.
Okay, you gotta elaborate because you're losing me. Because men start off the same.
No. Look at what I'm saying.
The woman's vagina is not gonna grow, bro.
It don't yet. Listen, what I'm saying is the woman's what is it? Their their cervix, whatever it is. They're before they have sex, they're all the same. You get what I'm saying? Women is all the same. I think their vagina code where they start off is like 4 inches. That's it. It's not like they have a 12-inch back there. It's not. Yes. And I'm saying from a male point of view, from physical, we all different. Everybody's different. There's no one who's the same. You know what I'm saying? It's we shapes and sizes all different. So, but I'm saying from the woman, how he created the woman, every woman is the same. So it doesn't matter like if I got 7 inches and you got 10, if she's a virgin, she's not gonna know the difference. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they start off the same until she has sex experience one or the other. Then it becomes a fit. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So because like I said, God makes no mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So he created the man. We have different.
Mike can take.
Yeah, but the thing about that
is, I mean, maybe I don't know if I'm explaining it good, but I'm just saying. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
You are, but the thing about that is even
so you will fit your if two of us, me and the female, both are virgins, right? I'm gonna fit her no matter what size I am. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's true though, because from the first time a woman would know she wanted more.
But she has no expectation of what more is.
I'm trying to hear me out. Hear me out. A woman's desire.
We gotta ask a woman. We gotta ask a woman that.
I know, but I'm not trying to speak for him. I'm being realistic.
Right.
So just like one of the women said earlier, she likes a certain type of thing.
Yeah.
Hold on. Although she no, listen to me.
Yeah.
although she may have never experienced it the first time, she knew the first time that she wanted more. Is what I'm saying.
No,
Or, I'm not saying her. I'm saying a person could. I would imagine.
no, but you're speaking from a standpoint of already being sexually experienced.
I know.
Probably wasn't more.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get that out your mind. We got to go back to.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on,
Listen,
one
for real.
second.
Listen to what I'm
Hold
saying.
on, one
Listen, for
second.
real.
One second, Bert. One second, Bert. Because I know what you're asking. But let's
I'm not
just ask
asking.
the women. Because I'm saying I know what you're saying. Your
because
statement.
Kiana made the statement. You know,
I know,
so
but that's not what I'm saying at all.
Yeah, but she making it from a point of already
I
having
know.
it.
So what I'm saying, what I want to
making
ask
from a
them,
human standpoint of what I'm
what
saying.
I want to ask them when they were virgins.
Right. That's what I'm. Yeah. That's what I was about
when
to
they
ask.
were virgins, and the first time you ever had sex, did you feel you wanted more, Keisha and Kiana?
No, I mean because like Pharrell said, you know, you didn't know what
it's a no.
you didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But I mean, but from what I'm speaking on is real life and in today. And the question does not, you know, relate to just being a virgin and just going into. The question says in relationships and as a person who has been married and who, so even with the way, you know, the pastor, whoever he is, tried to explain it, it still wouldn't apply to me. So if that was the case, I couldn't even answer this, you know, respond to the question. But from speaking from real life, I know what I like and I know what I want, and that's where I stand.
Yeah, from experience though. That's what you're saying. From your experience, right?
We are getting off. We kind of going down a little rabbit hole. She right.
Well,
we got to stick to what the.
Well, because the video and the question don't line up. Remember, the video, the question says one thing, but how he framed it in the video, he said he started off. He said by God, he said God's design was us not to have premarital sex. Right. That's how he framed it.
Right. That was the question, and then the question on board was attraction. Like if you attract.
That was me.
That's
That,
so
that was me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I ain't. I'm just me.
My first time, no, I didn't want more. I ain't even want to do nothing no more. I ain't do nothing for another year or two because I ain't like it. I was like, no.
Yeah. And most women say the same thing. Most women say they first time they didn't like it.
So basically, essentially, what he's saying is you don't know what you can't miss what you never had. So you would probably learn to like, you would like what you've had, and you will work with that, and it would feel, you know,
it will feel completely normal. You wouldn't know until girls huddled up and start talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About size difference. So you wouldn't like sexually. You wouldn't know. That's all you know. Until you experience something different, because like I said, I in the human anatomy, the women, they all start off the same.
Right.
I'm talking about just from a physical standpoint, you know. So.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the next one, man. I don't want to take too. I got a few more I want to get through. We got about 5, 6 more. All right. My question: where do you as a man turn to for safety and comfort? There is a video to this, and he kind of put in, you know, well, I'll play the video for you guys, but I really don't have to, but I'll play.
Ever like hug a woman, bro, and like you hug it, and you just feel all her weight just like release, like, and it's like
you're bringing her peace.
You feel me? And bro, that's that feeling, bro. Like to them, so it's like, how do we feel that as men? And that's only by being that open, being that vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And giving them that, like, so.
No, man, that's powerful, man, and I'm glad we ended on that.
So, do you have somebody that you can that you feel safe? I mean, and you feel that comfort, and you get that like almost when you was a kid and your mom or somebody hugged you or something like that. Do you have a place to get that from now as a man? Do you feel comfortable getting that? Do you have somebody to turn to for safety and comfort? And if you do, who is that person?
It sounds like an odd question.
What you mean by odd?
What I'm saying it's saying odd because to say as a man, do you have somewhere like? Don't all people have that or need that?
I'm just asking the men. That's.
Oh no, I wasn't. I'm just saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, I don't know. My siblings, my children.
Just basically you having that
like
moment,
you have a bad day or something like that.
Go to somebody to give you that, like, and what
it
I
would
guess
probably be my elder sisters.
that context what he put it in when your woman, when you know what I mean, you hug and you hold and you hug her and she just feel like, you know, whatever she's going through is like, I can kind of understand that feeling because I know when Brennan, when I hug her and I feel her, I can feel her like just kind of letting go. Like, I mean, and I'm saying like as men, do we have that? Where do we find that feeling from? Do we get it in our women? Do we get it? I mean, through our parents or
I
where
would
do we
imagine we get it the same place that women get it. Like if she get it from you, I imagine you get it from her. I mean,
But that's what I'm asking y'all. Like, I'm that, you know,
But
that's
no,
what I'm asking
what I'm
y'all.
saying is like I don't feel like as a man I would get it one place. Like it's hard to get it because I'm a man. Like I think
It
it's
ain't
more
just
so
take
about
that as a
being
man out
respectful.
of it. I'm
But
just
that's what I'm
asking
saying though.
you.
But when we put that in there, that changes the content of what we're saying.
Well,
That's
just
why
imagine no women are here, and I just said, where do you turn to for safety and comfort?
it's that's such a. I would say this. So I grew up in a hugging family, in a kissing on the cheek, talking, praying together, tight. So that's something that never really was an issue for me growing up with anything. Like I talk to my homies. I tell my homies I love them if they need a hug. I tell, hey man, if you need to talk to me, call me. I've always been open with that kind of stuff, and it's never been an issue where I feel I can't openly express my emotions as a man because I'm a man. Like I was born a man. I'm a die man. It's nothing in between for me with that. So
Yeah.
because of that,
But I'm asking you,
that's what I
like
mean. So
you,
because of that,
not
I
who
don't
you
know.
there
It's
for.
everywhere.
I'm not asking what your family aspect, what they used to do for you or how they. I'm asking
No.
you
I
right
said
now,
because
today.
I was
Today.
raised that way. That's why I don't know.
So today's day and age, if you needed to, who is that breathing? Alan, that's you.
I'm breathing.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you was clearing your throat. Your
Oh.
microphone.
Oh,
You came back like bust around. Like, ha.
I got him.
No, I had to.
Oh no, but I guess I get what you're saying, but I don't know. I mean, if I'm having a bad day, I probably would call one of my siblings, and that does it for me. If I
So when the last time you did it?
To be totally honest, bro, I haven't had a bad day in many years. Like a bad day for me it can happen. Like for instance, when my dad died, that was a really rough day for me when my dad died. But when I called and talked to my siblings, I felt better. I was over it. Not that I was over his death, but the emotion was coddled. You know what I'm saying? So I went on with my day. When my grandma died, that was a treacherous day for me. I didn't even want to eat. I didn't want to think. I didn't want to nothing. But talking to them took me out of that funk. So I've always been I think I've always been a person to look more towards the continuance of life and the continuance of things than to stay in that moment, because that moment will take you under. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's a reflective thing where I just kind of try to stay away from the sad parts, but I don't hide it. I just kind of understand it and try to move past it, I guess. But yeah, talking to the siblings, that definitely does for me. Like my sister, even talking to them if necessary. I mean, I just let it out, talk it out, and we move forward.
All right, Alan. It was a video I played to put the thing.
Yeah, but I see the
Oh, you heard it?
question though.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I see the question, but first and foremost, my wife, of course, she creates a safe space for me. But
why you do the quote, man?
Because that's a trending term now.
Okay.
But
so don't use it. What does she create for you? Don't be trendy. It'd be you.
I got you.
What does she create for you? She creates a safe space.
Yeah, a safe space.
Well, it's real. Yeah.
But just like Marcus just said, y'all, I know I can come talk to y'all without judgment. I got my other homies.
Anybody worried about them? Like, we had this conversation. Stick to
I
where we at.
I heard it in his brain.
Hey, look, Andrew, this when he should have used this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that's
at the wrong moment. It said,
I got my other homie. I'll be like, all right.
I feel no judgment when I talk to either one of y'all, to either one of them. So yeah, I can definitely come for safety and comfort. But like you said, a bad day is a lot of that could be mental too. A lot of things you can mentally, mess yourself up and just have a bad day just by your thoughts. But like you said, with the passing the family members, those are like the real bad days. Like, I can think of my granny passed away 10 years ago, and it still bothers me to this day.
Right.
And especially the fact that I was at work when I got the news. But yeah, it's you know, certain people, y'all, my mama definitely, you know, she always sending me, you know, quotes and affirmations and all that. So
For sure.
mhm.
Okay, for real.
Man, honestly, at this point in my life, is no one. I feel like I have no one to really physically to really talk to or share sometimes the mental, the mental things that we go through. In times past I had, but those relationships have soured, through the different situations. So at this point, really, like, if it wasn't for my relationship with God, and prayer and just, the journey I'm on, I feel like physically there's no one there to be that, shoulder to lean on that I can trust to just talk to about certain situations. So that's just where I'm at now. Maybe to change later, but right now, currently, no.
Well, man,
That's
I'll be the
deep,
first to
bro.
say, man, that like we here, bro. So this
Yeah,
is what we doing here.
Most
We
definitely.
creating we already brothers, but we creating a brotherhood too, and we accepting of that. This is what this base is for us to have these conversations and stuff like that. So, and us to
yeah,
do outside of this. So, because we also
okay,
have, we can exchange numbers and we have a group chat and stuff like that, and that's what we here for, bro. And then also,
definitely.
yeah, man, that's what it is. So that's why I ask questions like these
Well, that's a
because
good question. Yeah, I
a
mean, I'm
lot
just
of
being,
us,
and I'm being
a lot of,
honest. That's just the honest. I
No,
could have
that's smart.
easily made up something, you know what I mean, or just
right,
avoided the question. But I'm just being because I feel like, being honest, and maybe somebody else need to hear it too. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they're in the same space, that I'm in. So I'm just, like I said, so I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we can do that. We can definitely do that. But yeah, where I'm at currently, yeah, I feel like, what I'm saying, that's where I'm at. So, yeah, appreciate it though.
yeah, for
I
sure.
don't even know your ugly ass, and you can hit me too.
Hey,
About
for
everything.
sure, man. I appreciate it, man. And
No, love is real, bro. And
yeah,
love like to be able to be openly accepting to people is a big thing, bro. Like, and every person that I know on here, especially the males that I know personally, are genuine about that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like genuinely caring, genuinely understanding. So that's a big thing. So I'm glad you even on here to know that. Because if you
yeah,
ever,
yeah. I appreciate it.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
I talk a whole lot of shit, but
Oh
I ain't
no, it's
I
it's
ain't
it's
crazy
all
about
love.
it.
No, I hear your content, and I hear your heart. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
and stuff, and I appreciate it. And you shared your background with church and stuff, so I
Mhm.
feel you, and I know and Antoine and Alan and just from work. We used to all work together, so
Yeah, I was
I
there too, but they
yeah.
wasn't
Oh,
cool
okay.
in Division Two though. They was somewhere else. You know
Oh,
what
okay. Yeah.
I'm
So
saying?
that's why I
I
felt
was in Division.
when he was, y'all decided to do this platform, I was like, oh, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna support and check it out, and stuff.
For
So I
sure.
appreciate that, and I just, like you said, I appreciate and accept y'all, invitation to open up and exchange numbers and whatever, whatever we go from there. But yeah, man, it's, that's just where I'm at, and like I said, just me being a minister and just, I feel like you have to be transparent and open, regardless, you know what I'm saying? And, to in life and just, period, the walk that I'm, walk, you have to be open, you know what I'm saying? The good, I mean, I've been in church, like I said, almost like since I was 19, and I didn't see the good, the bad, and the ugly, but it ain't swayed me from my walk with God. But you got to be open, you got to be transparent, and so like I said, I wasn't gonna shy away from the question. But I sat and I listened to y'all, and I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, like, I really don't have no one physically, like I said, at this point, to share and be confident and vulnerable with, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
right, man. I really want to commend you for even being real like that, because sometimes, like you
Yeah.
said, we answer a certain way, and listening to other people, you'll try to find somebody in your life. Oh yeah, I could that. I think that
Right.
person, and then But if you're being honest with yourself, you could say, yeah, you know what? No, I don't. You know what I mean?
Man,
Not
honest
that I
agree.
feel comfortable with. But yeah, honestly, bro, I do want to. I don't know if we still on Instagram, but I want you to send me your number, bro.
Okay.
And I want you to get with us, bro. And because it's you have a lot of wisdom and things that we don't have. So that's what this
Right.
is about, kind of
Okay.
fellowshipping and bringing all of us together, man. And just as
Definitely,
men,
definitely.
man, that's what we pushing, bro. Mental health, togetherness, having
Yeah,
conversations, and we get on the phone sometimes. Me out in the we have been in talk for 2 hours, bro. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And really just talking about everything, man. We don't even
Yes,
know,
sir.
just 2 hours, and that'd
They
be
don't even call
therapeutic. You know
me
what I
because
mean?
I'm
Yeah,
in
it's therapeutic. It is. It's
They're like
therapeutic.
I'm
That's
on
real.
another timeline or time zone or something. I'm one of you.
You know, but yeah, man. So yeah, I definitely want to. Anybody is invited in that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes it'll be when we on our way home and everything like that. But
Yeah, of course.
I
Everybody
think
got their lives and stuff. Yeah, I get it.
did everybody go? Everybody
Not
go?
the young ladies.
Okay.
What happened to O?
I don't know.
He
I don't know.
bounced.
Ladies, did you guys have anybody y'all turn to for safety and comfort?
I'm gonna bypass the question.
My safe space is my mom and of course my friends. And that's
Okay.
it.
Right.
But
I
you
hate
know,
that she
you
bypassed
can
that
call
question,
me
but
too.
um,
I'm gonna call you after the podcast.
I'm not trying to be cussed out today, okay?
man, for me, I think it's my wife. Me and her, you know, we talk and therapy, you know, going to therapy and stuff like that. Me and my mom has been having conversations lately, and we'll sit on the phone for hours, which we ain't really did. And lately, it seems like when we talk, it's just organic and it flows, and we've been having great conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My homies, when we get on the phone and chop it up, all my friends, we sit and talk, and it just be organic stuff, man. And I'm just a very transparent, real person, man. So I think when you can be like that and be real with your friends and real honest with your friends, and like I am who I am. I'm not perfect. I'm a flawed human being, and I feel like when you come like that, you really meet the actual person, and we can be honest with each other. We're not ashamed of. We don't judge each other. We can laugh at each other, but also help each other and stuff like that. And that's
Yeah.
real friendship, and that's
Yeah.
what we are. You know what I mean? And I think that's what I'm trying to represent on this thing too. So all anybody that I've talked to, everybody know who they are, who I feel comfortable talking to and sharing, and we'll sit on the phone and talk. My wife, she's just a major strength for me, man. My kids, you know, me and my kids will talk, you know. But you gotta find somebody and I know we all have a little somebody we talk to, but I know this question was a little deep. But if you don't, man, like this is what this is for. I want to tell anybody that's watching that don't got nobody, this is what we doing here, man. This is what we doing here. We creating a brotherhood, and we not pretending, we not fake. We are real individuals, you know what I mean? Family man, you know what I mean, with kids and everything like that. So, you know, trying to do it the right way, man. So if you don't got nobody, man, you got somebody here at one thing for sure. I can tell y'all that. I mean,
Broke boy said he confided his bank account.
Yeah, I was reading that.
I was gonna send to you. What's that? O didn't go.
Oh,
I can't see the question. I got a blank screen.
Okay. Let me pull it back up for you.
No, he can't see it anyway. But
my bad.
Yeah, where do you as a man turn to for safety and comfort?
I don't have nobody. I mean, besides the times that we speak, you know, when we speak, but other than that, I don't have nobody. I don't have.
Nigga, that's somebody. What you mean?
I mean, but when he say comfort zone, my safety, I don't have nobody. I don't have a safety net. I have just me. When shit go on, it's just me. I mean, like I said, yes, Alex and I mean Antoine, yeah, we do conversate, but we conversate. I don't, you know, I mean, I give them the gist of what I'm going through. I don't give them the absolute everything of what I'm going through because at the end of the day, it just sounds like a grown man just complaining.
Nah, we don't look at it like that, bro. But that is true. Like you do get because it's information that you just given Pat recently that we didn't know nothing about. But we're not looking at it as you complaining or crying. Like, that's not what we're here for, man.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, I mean, like I said, just that's why I had to step off because one of my youngest son, he decides he want to be influenced by other kids, and his grades dropping. His teachers contacting me because you know what I mean. I'm going through that. I'm going through my older son, mother, just with that bullshit. Going through my daughter's bullshit. Going to work with different bullshit. It's like nobody understands truly what I'm going through, and it's like I don't expect nobody to. You know what I mean? Not my nobody, honestly. And
No,
I've been this way for a long time.
I think people definitely understand it. We're just not going through it with you. You know, everybody
And I
going
understand that part.
No, I know, but I'm saying everybody going through their own things. Some going through the same things, but in their own dynamic. So
Exactly. So I wouldn't expect them to sit here and be like, hey. You know what I mean? Like everybody's different. Me, I'm one of those people like, you know what I mean? I get phone calls all day, people let me know what they're going through. And then, you know, I'm there. I would never say, you know, this or that, and, you know, I turn anybody down. But when it comes to my situation, I mean, I speak a few bars, you know what I mean? I mean, not bars, but a few words on what I'm going through. Like, I mean, just like I said, I showed Alan, you know, a couple of text messages that I'm getting from my son's mother's boyfriend. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know what I mean, with certain, and it's like how I want to handle it is different than how I should handle it. Because at the end of the day,
Go
I
ahead.
can't hear you.
No, yeah, I'm
you know what I mean?
No,
You know what I mean?
hold on. We yeah, that's yeah. Oh, we ain't
Yeah,
gonna
the
do
personal
that.
stuff. But
No, I'm not. No. I'm talking about, I wasn't about to see here. See, this is the thing. Let me finish. I wasn't about to go into it. I'm just saying the stuff that I do is like, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, it's like nobody can sit here and be like, hey, this is how I feel. This is how I truly feel. I can only keep the service level truth, not how I really feel true.
I mean, we've had real conversations. You know,
We've had. I mean, but at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, even with you guys, even at the end of the day, is I only say certain stuff because I know you guys have your own lives and your own families that you deal with. So for me to sit here and bring for you guys to be my safety net is not there. Like I said, yes, I have a lady friend, but you know, that's not it. It is what it is, and I'm not about to divulge in that. But at the end of the day, I still just deal with stuff on my own.
Yeah,
I think we all do, man. But it's like you have to realize who your comfort, your safety,
Exactly, and
then
I'm
even not
realizing
safety, like
nobody.
it just people that you can go talk to. That's what I'm basically saying, and I think that's that's who we are. But yeah, you gotta trust people too.
You can't. You can't say that.
Yeah,
you can't say that you don't have anybody when it's your choice that you don't choose to, you know, go all the way with the person you choose to
And
talk
I
to.
get what you guys saying, but what truth? I mean, like, at the end of the day, I can sit here and we can be off camera, and I can sit here and say what I want to say. But at the end of the day, it's like I say something and it gets clowned because of how I feel about the situation. And it's like, yeah, I can sit here I could be blunt, and I can sit here and tell you exactly what it is. But at the end of the day, when somebody come off sarcastically, when you being fun, I mean, when you really being serious, it's like, all right, I know, you know, I downplay the situation. I'm like, oh, yep, you're right. So yes, I can see here.
It's just our perspective, bro. Nobody's clowning you.
I mean, and that's understandable. It's y'all perspective, but it's still how somebody else feels. It's like the question was is who you feel comfortable and safe on, right?
I'm taking you out of my safety and comfort.
Now, you know, one thing I would say though, and this isn't directed to you, but I'm saying it to you too, because I mean, just from knowing you, the time I've known you, but this is just an open statement. A lot of times when we're dealing with things in our life and we do open up, whether we open up all the way or not, we got to be willing to accept what people are giving us to work it out. Like a lot of us don't like direction from other people. Like we'll say, this is how I feel, this is what I want to do. And then somebody say, hey, dude, you should do it like this. I wouldn't do that. And then you can't be so opposed. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying people in general. You can't be so opposing to their direction because someone giving you their opinion and direction. If you try it or try to,
you're right. You're right about that. And to what you're saying.
If everything
No, hold on, come on.
that's not what I want to
what
do.
you're saying is to what you're saying about a certain situation I was going through. I did it in a way that I mean it was comfortable for me. When I reached out to a certain somebody, I let certain people read. Hold on, just listen. I let certain people read a certain text message, And I said, this is what I get. So they was like, oh, maybe this yada 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 is trying to be a real person about it. But me knowing the situation, I said no, because you disrespect me from jump. So now I'm supposed to come to you and say, all right, let's have this conversation. So I did it the way that was coming from me. So I did it in my comfortable way, got the response, and the response is still the same way he sent the disrespectful text in the first place. Then it was, oh, okay, well, it is what it is. So when you say listen to other people and how they say do stuff, yeah, I'm never gonna say no to it. I'm not one of those people who don't take advice.
Listen,
I hear you.
I don't know.
Hold on, Bert, because you don't like the context. Oh, when you come to us, all we can do is we not in there. All we have is what you come to us with. We're gonna give you our opinion or something we will do. We're never gonna tell you anything wrong or that we feel is wrong. We're gonna tell you something how we will handle it. That's not necessarily meaning that you're gonna get the outcome that you want. All we can give you is our honest opinion. Whatever happens from that, you have to address it then. You make your adjustments and then you handle it then. We're just giving you our full opinion. And we're going to tell you the way that's going to make you end up, hopefully that it goes, if it goes that way, you won't end up in the wrong, or we ain't going to have you crash out and do nothing stupid.
Yeah, the best outcome.
Well,
the best
and
outcome.
I get that part. But everything that I've done, especially with this search on one, is be respectful.
But we can't listen. We're gonna move on because that we don't want to go into that. Like, I mean,
No, I know. I was about to keep everything surface level. I know how to.
No, I know, but that's like let's move on. But you do got niggas.
So now we talking. Now we got to move on. All right, cool.
I mean, we gonna move on from.
Go ahead. No, you said move on.
Okay, now. All right, man. So my next question, man. Would you break up with someone who refuses to cover up a tattoo of their ex?
That just happened to me the other day.
Not the other day. You didn't want to move.
My sister, somebody, she got her ex, but I never complained about it. Honestly, with tattoos and everything else, I never complained about a man's tattoo being on or a woman I dated or whatever else. That's not me. But she got one covered up and got my name, and I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't tell you to do that.
Wait,
so you
want to put it in the context? Because you.
So she covered up his name and got your name, but so you wasn't.
Yeah.
You didn't tell her to. She just did it.
Yeah, she just did it.
Okay. So dang,
I'm gonna move on from this one too because I don't have no context.
Not yet.
I don't even know what's going on. All right. Yeah. Kid, from the ladies to the up. Y'all want to answer that?
No, sorry, I couldn't get off of mute. Okay. No, I wouldn't break up with someone because they refuse to cover up their ex's name.
Okay. You gonna go on that trip though?
I'm still going on my girls trip.
Okay. Keisha?
I don't know.
Just I don't know.
It depends on where it's at. If it's like something I gotta see like all the time, it would probably irritate me. So it just depends. And I wouldn't like break up off the rip. I would address it and express how I feel and let them handle it. But it depends. I mean, like at this age, probably not. But back in my younger years, yeah. I probably would like
in these years.
Like I'm saying, being more mature like I am now, it's just certain stuff, but it's like, yeah, I don't think I would want that. Like if I'm be with this person forever, if it's just somebody like I'm dating.
Said a lot of the same. You said a lot. You said being as mature as I am now, I still probably wouldn't want that.
Do you have any names that you're not with anymore on you anywhere?
You said what? One more again?
Do you have any tattoos of someone you're no longer with?
Damn.
No, I'm just asking a question because I asked that to say, like, if he told you to cover it up, would you? That answer.
I don't think I have any that nobody's gonna ask me to cover up. But
no, that's not what I asked you. I said, do you have a tattoo of a nigga name you ain't with? Yes. Would you cover it up?
You know what? Next question.
That's what it really boils down to, because it'll be food if it was on your ass, your thigh, unless the shit is written across your forehead.
You got tattoos of ex, Keisha?
Huh?
Huh?
I knew she did because her name was Keisha. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? That's so stereotypical.
I would have made that assumption too. There's a whole lot of people.
Dang. It just have a bad day. Keisha is just representing badness every way it's
I
said.
didn't like messing with you, Keisha, because you got
to move, Keisha.
So
I mean, it depends. Like I don't know. I don't really know.
You ain't gonna cover yours up, but that nigga gotta cover his, or you gonna leave him. That's crazy.
I didn't say I would. I said today I probably wouldn't.
Not right off the bat. It depends on where it is.
Yeah, if it's like if I gotta see it every time, certain stuff, I don't know if I want to look at that.
What if you gonna see?
What if you got a trans strap on your back? Then you ain't gonna get a cover.
I don't have none of that. So
I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying if you had a trans strap and the man said, "Hey, I don't like that you got that. Can you cover it up?"
If he gonna pay for it to get removed, it depends. It depends on how serious I am with that person.
To get removed. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear.
That's like somebody complaining about something. If you complain about like my attire or whatever, we'll replace it. You can't just.
That's not the same thing at all. That's not the same thing at all.
Are you gonna pay for his to get removed?
If I really wanted to remove that bad, I would.
But unless he got like Mariah, like how what's the name got Mariah, I could see something like that. Somebody be like, damn,
like a singer.
But a tattoo.
Nah, if like you said, if it's blasted, then okay.
Yeah,
try to
I'm like, I have an issue with that.
Like really big, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Alan got his wife on his arm.
Yeah, like if it's
Oh, that's what I mean. It depends on where it's at. That's what I'm saying. Like if it's little or whatever, and you probably got a bunch of other excessive tattoos where it's probably blended in, and I don't really see it. I don't know.
Yeah. Come on, man. You see it. If that motherfucker on his arm, and you see
it could be amongst other tattoos. You really, you wouldn't know.
She basically
she gonna see it. A woman gonna see it. And the collage, a woman is gonna see it.
She ain't getting rid of hers, is what she basically saying.
Shut up! I didn't say that. I said if you complaining, you need to pay for it.
You did say that.
So out of respect, out of commitment and respect and love and stuff, he love you like, hey, like
if he was my husband and stuff or something, or we engaged
to be a husband. Why would he want to marry you if you won't even show any kind of commitment before you get married? Why would I propose to you if I'm asking you to do something right of this? You're not even with that other person, so you got more commitment with some ink on your body from my last dude. Somebody you're not even with than me, and I'm with you, and I'm.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
No, you know what though? I'm actually opposing it. Like I got my ex-wife's name on my neck. I wouldn't erase it because at a time in my life that was meant to be there, so it's there.
So you would never erase it.
But see, that's the thing.
I don't find it to be necessary because it's something that I have on me. Like it's not a picture of her face or anything like that, but
whether
it's
that's
already
big
here.
or small.
No, but if I met someone, which I have, I met people and they were like, "You got shit on you right there on your neck." I'm like, "Yeah, but that was there when I met you. Just like my eyes were here, my hair was here, my everything else was me." So if that's an issue, it's an issue. We can talk about the issue. And my thing is, I wouldn't find it necessary to cover it up because it's not here because I'm still in love. It's here because it's permanent. So
you just said if
that's not permanent. They can be removed.
No, I didn't say that. I asked her because she the one said she wouldn't.
No, when a woman.
I didn't say I wouldn't. I just said I
would though. You didn't say you would. So
I would.
You would cover it up or change it?
Yeah, I've done it in the past.
I wouldn't.
How many niggas' names you had tatted on?
Yeah, body marked up.
Or let's play that question. How many men have been tatted on?
Nah. We ain't going there.
Yeah, we ain't going there. That's TMI.
My thing is something like that, unless it's something just really unrealistically big or obvious or something like that.
That's what I said. It depends on where it's at.
She got Birdman on her back. She got Birdman on her back.
Well, I'm Birdman. Shit.
No, I'm saying not you, but I'm saying another. I mean,
she has another thing
on her back.
Yeah. Damn, I mean, hey, I'm gonna put lotion on that. I might miss it a little bit so it can be.
You gonna be rubbing it in?
I'm gonna lotion up everything around it. But I mean, it's a tattoo now.
If I meet a woman with Adolf on her, I'm out of there.
Oh shit! Now, but look, I'll tell you this though. A person I know dealt with a girl who had pictures of her dead husband. Right?
I laughed so hard.
What's that?
Who was talking?
Her husband passed away, and she had big ass pictures of him and her, like in her room around the bed and all that.
Oh hell no!
And the homie was like, "Man, bro, like he been not like that, but he been dead for a minute. But he like I can't even sleep in the bed good because this nigga staring at me, you know." So I laughed about that. So I'm like, funny. And he like how do you think that feels? Go to chick out supposed to be my girl, but she got her late husband on a thing that's been going for some years.
I'm here with her.
No, that's right there in Pharrell background. So I said, you know, me personally, I would say we need to take these pictures down, love. I mean, I know you were with him when he died, so you had that love for him. Whether you had a tattoo, pictures, whatever, I get it. But if we moving on together, we got to move on together, at least with the picture. The tattoo that's not nothing. That's there. It meant something at one time. It's there, but a picture on the wall is different than a tattoo on your shoulder.
Okay, let me ask y'all this then. Let me throw this out there. Would you care if your spouse still has and wears gifts from a previous relationship?
It depends.
Huh?
Would you care if your spouse still has and wears gifts from a previous relationship?
No, I wouldn't care. I would if it was like a ring.
I wouldn't care because I wouldn't know unless I asked or you told me, oh, such and such got it. Like, how would you know?
Right.
If it said entrons with an apostrophe.
On the necklace?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Nah,
that of course, if it's saying the other person's name, that's clear as day. Of course, that's like you can't wear that.
We're gonna take that to the slosh and get it melted down and turned into something else.
Why does it matter? Was it from a previous relationship?
That's your name, nigga, on a necklace.
What? It's not on your body. You said you.
No. I said she was wearing a name.
You wouldn't trip with it on her body, right?
No. A name on a necklace is something you choosing to put on every day. That tattoo.
It's gold though. It's gold. It's just dirty.
I know we're gonna melt.
So we're gonna melt it down and make some earrings for me.
Yeah, no,
right.
Now she can wear the chain, but she ain't wearing no nigga name on the chain. Like Antrons on here.
You ain't never seen no limit chain and no TD.
Yeah, no limit didn't belong to a name. That was the whole group.
Nah, it was really
But she said if she had DMX on her shit, I'd be like, But nah.
Okay.
Like jackets, sweaters, and shit like that. You mean
what
like
about a watch? What about a watch? She got a watch she got from
watch.
Rock that.
Yeah, that's not personalized though.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's not personal.
Oh, so it can't be personalized. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Now if it said to Bay from
what about a heart? A heart necklace.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
Right. What's a heart?
It's a heart necklace. Now, do it got a picture of them two in it when he pop it open? That's
right. Is it a lock?
It might be connected. It might connect. It might be half a heart.
If it connect, nah.
What if it's half a heart?
You gotta get the other half back, hope.
Exactly.
The heart. Because if they walk by each other and that magnet catch it, I'm taking off on him.
It's stupid.
Take it off, because like, wait, so you just gonna let it magnetically connect? You walking by this nigga, guy? Oh no.
Who is he and who is he to you?
Yeah, like just coincidentally, is something magnetically pulling her across the room, and they shit.
Why you gotta leave like that though?
Right.
I'm hot about it. I'm hot about it.
So dramatic.
Nigga, we fighting on everything. We fighting.
Rena said, none of that matter. You have to prove it to be negative, otherwise it's cool. But what you talking about?
What the hell is she talking about?
Hey, you better go start reading some of her jury.
You have to prove it to be negative. Wait, what other subject was you talking about? Brennan, what you talking about?
I don't know what she talking about.
The jury?
Jewelry or
none of you talking about the jury? Oh, the tattoo. None of that matter. You have to prove it to be negative. What do you mean?
You would have to show like you still care. Like if you still care and you feel like.
Oh yeah, I see what she's saying. Yeah. Why you didn't write that then? We didn't know what the hell you was talking about.
You're not on here. That's why she's not really on.
No, I said why she didn't write that. What she just said in the background makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what she.
Hey man, it'd be hard for me
to
have
to prove it to be negative. So I gotta how I'm gonna show I like them.
Dogs and all kind of shit.
I don't know, but okay. We touched on this subject first episode. If you guys don't remember, I'm gonna tap in on here again since I got a couple women on here that wasn't on here the last time. Okay, Let me play this video real quick. Who has the greatest responsibility to protect pregnancy? Karina went off on us on this one. Hold on.
Oh,
But
I don't even want to go back to this. I'm scared.
let me play the video real quick. Huh?
Who has the greatest responsibility to prevent pregnancy?
Let me play this video real quick.
Nope.
So y'all saw the question, who has the greatest responsibility to prevent pregnancy? The person that does not want a child. Okay, so if the man comes in, he doesn't want a child, he does what he can do to prevent pregnancy. The woman comes in, she doesn't want a child, she does what she can do to prevent pregnancy. However, and y'all gonna get me on this one, I think it's easier for women. I think it should rely heavier on the woman to prevent pregnancy, and I'll tell you why. First of all, I don't trust nobody to do my family planning for me. So I do that for myself. Second of all, you know, the greatest risk of being a single parent is probably going to fall on that woman, not that man. If I have a child inside of my body and comes out, chances are we're not married. If I'm not married to the father, that baby's going to be with me 100% of the time. Meanwhile, that man pays $300 a month and goes on with his life. So the risk is a lot greater for me. So the responsibility to prevent it is also greater for me. Third of all, let's be real. Women's contraceptives, they're all over. Tried, true, tested, been here for decades, and 100% covered by insurance. Get you some. Then y'all will say, well, men can take birth control pills. I don't know any men on birth control pills, okay? And I don't need him to be, because I'm on mine. And then y'all will say, well, he knew what would happen if he didn't wear a condom, and so did you. But you could have took care of that before y'all even got to the condom situation by getting them contraceptives that I just mentioned. Oh, well, it takes two to tango. Yeah, it does, but it really only takes one person to raise a child, and usually that one person gonna be the woman. So, again, because of the reasons that I just named, women, if you don't want no man planning your family for you, go ahead and get you some contraceptives and don't worry about equality, okay?
Preach.
Okay. Let's go, ladies on down.
I agree with her 100% because I think the same way. 'Cause at the end of the day, our body is the one that's being, you know, affected right off the rip. And like she said, if shit don't work, 9 out of 10 times the child is with the mom. So yeah, I agree with her.
I agree with her 125% because I don't know. I don't trust somebody else to be responsible for me. So yeah, that's it.
Your answers be short.
You said we gotta speed it up.
Oh, okay.
Right. She like straight to the point.
No, I mean it's not too. It's pretty much black and white when you think about it. I mean, as far as responsibility, the real person in control that got all the power is the one that opened the legs. And unless he raped you, he didn't open your legs. You know what I mean? And it's sad that that's what it is, but that's what it is. So if don't nobody want no kids, the very first line of defense is the woman's choice. But that nigga better take care of his baby too. I'm just saying, but it's the woman's choice.
Okay. For real? You on here, so?
Yeah, I believe it's the female too. The woman has the greater responsibility. It's her body and her choice. You know what I mean? If she want to keep it or not, or to prevent it. You know, because you have you know, some women. It's been situations where a woman that got pregnant, a man never knew about it, or she had the abortion, the man never knew about it. So
or
that
was
kind
a
of
one-night stand and you found out after the baby came out when they found you.
that's true too. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I think the responsibility lies on the woman in all those cases. It's her choice, her body. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think it would be nice to have a conversation with the man, like, okay, what are we doing? You know that. But at the end of the day, it's like, hey, if she chooses not to, like I said, she can step out on you, get pregnant, and you ain't never got to know about it because she can go have an abortion and you won't even know. So, hey, that's my take. It did get dark, but that's the reality, right? Versus the man, right? We both could cheat, right? You could cheat and the woman could cheat, but you cheat and get a woman pregnant. That's not your choice anymore. You don't have no control over that once that seed is in play, of who finds out or not, right? But your woman can cheat, get pregnant, and you ain't got to know about it because she can go have an abortion. So that's the way it crumbles.
Okay.
Or she have to make you pay for it.
That's true too, right? Having to make you pay for it, but all them angles is there, right? So it's like You know, that's just the way it falls. You know, situation. That's why we gotta really know who we know and what we know about that person.
I think it's equal responsibility.
How though?
Because we all know what the possibilities are. Man or woman, we know what the possibilities are. We know I know what my body do. She know what her body do. Even in the heat of the moment, and we both slip up and say, "Well, we not doing this," or we don't even talk about it. We know the possibilities of what can happen. So, if it comes up that you are pregnant, you know what you did for her to get pregnant.
No,
Now,
that's fact. Nobody denying that. Yeah.
Now if you choose to not be a man and raise what comes up out of that, that's on you. Now, it says to prevent pregnancy. It doesn't say what happens after you get pregnant. It says to prevent.
We talking about preventing it. Yeah.
So it's equal. In my eyes, it's equal.
But see, it says greatest responsibility, so we gotta have. It ain't equal. We got.
I don't see. I just don't see how it's equal.
Greatest. I need an answer.
Because unless a person is forced into a woman is forced into a situation, it was her choice to open her legs. I don't care about not even the contraceptives or anything like that. The actual act of the sex is really determined by the woman whether she want to do it or not. And it's not to say it's her fault. I'm not saying that. Because realistically, we know niggas should be smooth and be like, come on, baby, like, I love you. We're going to get married when we turn 21. You know what I mean? So it happens.
That's the line you use.
You know what I mean? Like little 15-year-olds get do some stuff, be like, baby, I'm going to love you. We're going to be old and gray together. They don't even know him no more. But I'm just saying, when it really boils down, it comes down to the children. You know why? Because the mother's going to be the one that has to take it home. Like me. I got 2 daughters right now. The one thing I could teach them when it comes to that is that they have the power to dictate their outcome in certain situations because they do. Because if she gets pregnant, she coming home to me.
Yeah, for 9 to 10 months before the child even born.
Regardless on who fought, that little boy gone. Whether he's here or not, he gone. The little boy don't go home and take the burden with him. He may have it mentally, he may have it emotionally, but he don't have it.
That's still after. That's still after.
No, yeah, it's still on both of them for sure, 100%.
No, I'm saying that's still after.
Really preventative thing.
Okay,
yeah,
so
but that's what I'm saying. The preventative thing is really the girl.
Let me ask y'all this. Okay, whose responsibility is it to not get an STD?
Both parties.
That's both parties. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. Listen, I said whose responsibility is it to not get a STD?
Your own self, whoever.
Okay, so thank you. So I'm saying your own self. You can't. You saying both parties. I didn't say give. I said get. I'm talking to you.
Yeah,
though.
no,
I'm
yeah,
not talking to
but it's both of you. Okay, so yeah, you're yourself. But
it's not in the 2 parties.
I'm not talking to 2 parties. I'm talking to
the individual person. Yeah,
individual people. Whose part? I mean, so your responsibility is your responsibility. You can't go by what somebody else do or what they say or anything like that.
Right.
You have to be responsible for yourself.
Run me them papers.
Your body is your own body. So whatever enters your body and whatever happens after that is your responsibility. You know what I mean? Just like it is for STD. Because that person can tell you
pregnancy, that's different.
No, but what I'm saying is either way, you have to protect yourself from anything that's associated with your body, with yourself. You can't rely on another human being because that person could have a condom on, or you think they have a condom, or they cut it or put a hold on it or anything like that, or it slip off and they keep going. Anything could happen like that. What I'm saying is ultimately on you to make sure, oh, you got your condom on, or everything cool, or you know what I mean, or provide your own. You have to make yourself safe prior to any situations. You know what I mean? So and that goes beyond. That's why she mentioned contraceptives and all. Like, of course, I know birth control sometimes it can affect women in certain different ways and stuff like that. I understand all that. They have the pill after and all that, things like that. I'm just saying, ultimately, you're gonna tell your most of the time you're gonna tell your daughter, hey, this and that. I'm gonna talk to my son, but you're gonna talk to your daughter too. But like you just said, my son can come home and I won't even know what the hell is going on.
Right.
And he could have been ran away from a child. I mean,
that's
and we
still after the pregnancy.
He could do that with an STD too, though.
That's why the question is. That's why the question is who has the greatest. It's not who is responsible. The question is not who's responsible to prevent pregnancy.
The key word is to prevent, bro. The key word is prevent.
but also is who has the greatest responsibility to prevent pregnancy.
To
Greatest
prevent.
meaning, okay, but the thing is who is, if you get pregnant, who is the responsibility of pregnancy going to fall on?
You're talking about after. We're talking about to prevent pregnancy, bro.
Yeah,
but
that's still the same thing. To prevent it is who has the greatest responsibility.
So so I guess he's saying like
Alan, hold on, Alan. Whose responsibility? That's why I asked that question. Whose responsibility is for you not to get an STD?
Me. It's my responsibility.
Okay, so as a woman, she can't get pregnant. She has to allow herself to get pregnant. I mean, she has to she has to know that. I mean, she's going to get pregnant. It has to be no condom and stuff like that. She has to let that happen.
And a man can't get nobody pregnant with a condom either.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, yeah, you can, but I mean, they're not 100%. But
what I'm saying,
what I'm saying,
but
is,
in a perfect world,
we're in a perfect world. What I'm saying is, if you shoot the club up, or even just a little bit, even if you don't, even if a little bit stay in, it's a possibility that you gonna get this girl pregnant.
Yeah, to prevent. Okay, to prevent.
That's like what she was saying with the birth control. That's like a prevention, even before opening your legs. You already preventing yourself before you even create the act.
Yeah, even before the act of sex is.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things before.
In order that you can prevent.
All we can do is a second before put a condom on. That's all you can do as a man.
Just know I'm killing the nigga if he don't pop up.
That's all you can do is put a condom on. They can do something months ahead and take medication to prevent. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they should have to or nothing like that, but I'm saying they can do a lot of things ahead of time. You know what I mean? To prevent this, even after. I can't make nobody take a pill before or after. I can't make her. And then some people don't make sure people got on condoms. Yeah, it's my responsibility right then and there to put on a condom and make sure I don't get this woman pregnant. But it's a woman's responsibility prior to not get pregnant and after.
Yeah, and it's us parents too, especially us parents with younger children, boys and girls.
Yeah, because I got girls too.
Strange conversations, man. Because I'm a single dad for the most part. My little one, she goes with her mom, but she's little, she's 10. But to be able to have those conversations with the teenager, it's a little odd because she don't like talking to me about none of that shit. But,
okay, Brandon said I didn't get on y'all. It's just my opinion. Initially, it's an equal choice. After, it's on a woman for sure. But I'm always looking at after, especially if I had a daughter.
I think initially, for me being a girl dad, I think initially it's a woman's choice. After, it's their problem, because no matter what, it's gonna go in her. It ain't going in them.
Responsibility.
Yeah, the baby's not being raised in two stomachs. You know what I'm saying? It's not
anytime I can die with having birth, I have the greater responsibility.
Yeah,
if I can die by I have to lay on the table and have surgery or get my body cut on, it's my responsibility.
Bro,
it's
some
my
people
responsibility
that
happens.
Pregnant, having
that's what I'm saying. It's my responsibility. This is a pregnancy.
So much to it,
yeah. I might.
If you want to look at it that way, yeah. If you want to go to those
extremes.
Then, yeah, like that's a real extreme. But you got 5 boys, bro. Like was you really thinking about, like, damn, she might die? Maybe Sabrina was thinking about that, but nobody was really thinking about.
Every single time. Listen, listen. Every single time after her first the first pregnancy, like I realized how serious that was and how important that was, and I was what they were saying in there, like, oh, she's bleeding to everything. That scared me right away.
Of course,
but I'm saying so. I'm not even speaking on me. I'm just saying like,
I'm not. I didn't want to put.
I kept asking mine. I was like, leave her alone, man. Y'all about to have another baby? She pregnant again? God damn.
Even with me, my wife had all cesareans, so it was all hard.
Wait, your wife's a vegetarian? No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just kidding.
He's stupid.
So it was all difficult pregnancies.
He
but
vegan?
We still, after the first one, we still continued. We had 2 more.
Yeah,
right.
So it was
that's because y'all a team, bro. I mean, I don't even know your wife. Obviously, I've only met her a couple times. I've seen you guys in different places, but y'all seem like y'all a real good team. The way you speak about her, the way you really hold her up, like a man should his wife, I respect it. And I know Antoine, he's the same way, man. That nigga hold his wife up. sure. He got his wife back 100%. She got his. I'm working on one. Well, I'm working on it. I'm gonna weed them out. You know
You'll find it. You'll find it. Don't worry about it. You'll find it.
Man. I'm gonna find
But it was still. She could have told me, like, you know what, I'm cool. She could have said that, or I could have said that. It's either one of us. But we both decided to have, 2 more children.
Yeah, but you're talking about a mature action from two mature people. Ideally, when things like that happen, it ain't from the most maturest of situations. We talking about people who.
Because if your daughter if anybody's daughter come back and say, "Oh, this man, he got me pregnant," yeah, I ain't want to say it. I
All right, no, you coming too.
I ain't want to say it, but I'm just
you still
saying.
got the old man. You still got the old man.
Your whole mind state is gonna
incriminating.
You're gonna be more disappointed probably in her.
No,
than
no. Realistically, if my daughter telling me that she has a boyfriend and this is serious, I'm having a conversation with him
what
like
if she
he's
didn't
my
have
child.
a boyfriend? What if she didn't have a boyfriend?
Whoever,
she just popped up.
No. If I only can go by off of what I know, right? So of course I'm teaching her, handle your business. But if what I know that she has a partner and they're serious, I'm talking to him like he's my child too.
No, but I'm speaking. That's why this question is responsibility, because it can be situations where that's not the case, where she's not in a relationship, or where anything could happen. Like, I mean, it'd be situationships going on. So that's what I'm saying. Ultimately, it's up to that your person, your daughter, or a woman to be responsible of who goes inside.
I have a son too, so I'm telling him the same thing.
No, we can tell them the same thing. But if that girl don't open her legs, whatever you tell them won't matter anyway.
I don't care what the girl said.
I know, but I'm saying, but that's where that falls under, because you can tell him everything and he do everything right, like you say. Don't do it. Don't force it. On this. On that. If she don't open her legs, nothing he can do is possible.
True.
And that's why I think it's different. You know what I mean?
But if you know what I would tell him, like, don't take no condom from her, because she could have been poking.
Because some of them want it.
Yeah, you come prepared.
We all got responsibility. Yeah,
I ain't
so
ready
that's what I'm saying.
We all have that, but that's not the question though. We all have a responsibility, man and woman, boy and girl, whatever. But the greatest responsibility on the one who has to carry that baby and have that baby, because ultimately,
that's after.
The baby comes out after. You're actually pregnant within 48 hours of that little ski going in there. So,
all right, let me go to this, man. We're gonna end it right here, man. Do you mind if your woman wears a bonnet outside?
Hell yeah, take that bullshit off before I snatch that wig off.
Have you looking real crazy outside?
That's so
okay, so because Brina asked me this question the other day. She was like, "Hey, do you like?" I think she's seen it. She was like, "Do you mind if I wear a bonnet?" Cause she don't really do that, but say you run into the liquor store to go get something, or you forgot like you need some eggs or something. Like, I mean,
take it off.
So do you? So y'all mind if y'all woman just run to the store, to the gas station real quick? Y'all mind? So take the bonnet off.
Take that motherfucker off. If you leave the house, you should not be in house shoes, because house shoes are meant to be clean in the house. They're not meant to go outside and step on dirt and spit. We know this from working with bloodborne pathogens in our line of work. We know about dirty. I had to go back to my Metro day. But people are disgusting. People spit on the floor. They pee on the floor. They all these other things. You don't have to worry about that in your house. So just like pajamas, bonnets, all that, that's for a house. That's houseware. That shit shouldn't go outside at all. Even if you just run to the store, the ATM, take that shit off and comb your hair. Or I'd rather you just leave the hair up with some pins on and just take the bonnet off, because you still representing me when you go outside.
That few minutes is not gonna really cause damage to your hair.
So what if she just wrapped her hair up? She just pressed it out, just wrapped it up. It gotta sit and lay, and you like, man, go run and get me this. And then she like, man, I
take that bonnet off and leave them pins up.
Her hair not finished, and it don't need no heat.
If it's
that's how I know what I'm talking about.
I'm like, nigga said it don't need no heat.
I'm like,
but nigga, the heat was under the dryer anyway. But
if that's the case,
her hair is done already. If it's wrapped, it's already done. So she ain't gotta do nothing but either pull the bonnet off and leave the pins, or take the pins out. But if it's too much to rewrap it, then wait till after you come from the store to wrap it up in the first place. But I need you to take that off.
Or I'll just go. Or I'll just go to the store. But I ain't finna let you go out the house with that on.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not going to the store just so she won't take off her bonnet. Now you take off that.
Y'all ever? Then Brenda also said, or did you say that? I don't know if she mentioned it or, but she said, "What about a wave cap? Y'all wear wave caps? I ever wore wave caps?
Yeah, I do. I stopped doing it though.
I mean, but a wave cap is kind of different. Not to be sexist, but
that's a man's bonnet.
Yes, that's exactly sexist.
Better some momento. She can't put a hat over a bonnet. I can put a hat over a wave cap and it disappears.
Yeah. I can put a hat over a bonnet.
Right, I was going to say you can put a hat over a bonnet.
I don't. I
used to walk into work sign on with a wave cap.
Yeah, no, I don't wear wave caps anyway. But I mean, wave caps. I think it became a bigger thing later on. But wave caps, I mean, most niggas wore it under their hats anyway. But if you just walk around in a
that was even crazier. The wave cap was under the hat wave. That was crazy.
Yeah, but see, like my mom used to get on me like, take that off your head. You know what I'm saying? But now it's a dome cap is easier to hide under the hat. So you get a dome. A dome cap is a wave cap without the
cape.
Without the cape. Okay. So it's just like a fitted cap on your head.
Antoine used to wear a wave cap back in the day, but he never really. His waves never really like it was like waving, but it wasn't waving. You know what I'm saying? And then he told me he had just washed his shit and came outside. I think she was dipping like a motherfucker. I said, bro, I seen that S curl in that trash bag you threw away, bro. That was not normal. That wasn't baby hair, bro. He's like, bro, I just brushed it.
One thing I always had was good hair, man.
Not a good hairline, but good hair.
I can't even see your hairline.
My shit right there, guys. No baby.
That design.
Blown.
40 years old. Why you getting designs, man?
Because they like it.
He like, I'm gonna put my finger right here. Just go around the finger.
Because they like it. They like it. As long as they like it, I'm gonna keep on rolling with it.
All right. What about y'all, ladies? What y'all feel about the bonnet thing? Y'all go outside in bonnets?
Absolutely not. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not going
Shut up.
Okay.
I used to, but then I started seeing like the negative stuff people say, like, oh, black women coming out like this and that. So I stopped. Even when I take my kids to school. No. It wasn't the other day. This was some years ago. Like, I don't do it. And if I have accidentally done it and I'm in a car, I'm like, oh shoot, and I just snatch it off in the car because it's like, yeah, it is what it is. Like, I'm looking like a bum right now or whatever.
Creighton said I would never. Okay, so I just feel if you running like locally, like to the little liquor, not no grocery store or nothing like that, but if you going to like the little liquor store or something like that, or you running somewhere, say you got to run to the beauty supply because you forgot something and you didn't already blow dry your hair or whatever like that. I don't see a problem with it. I mean, not if you match, especially if you're not, because some of these women, they be matching it with pajamas. They got their pajamas on and our holy bleached out shirt or whatever, and some flip flops or whatever, like, or some house shoes, like Bird was saying. But I think if you just running real quick, I mean, I didn't ran to the store in something that I hope I wouldn't be dead caught in. So it's like I didn't look down, feet's out. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got the shirt.
Hey,
I didn't even know I had to.
The older we get, we out here wearing open toe sandals. Not even
yeah, I didn't like, man, nigga,
shit.
I hope I don't get into no fight. Nigga got me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But so I think it's all circumstantial. It depends on what it is. But I remember one time the homie was like, "Yeah, I seen your wife," and so I'm like, "Oh man," because I know back then Rita was just sliding to the store and
right, and that's what happened. Why I stopped seeing people when I'm looking my worst, and especially it's like in a professional atmosphere, like, "Hey, I saw you," and it's like, "I'm glad you didn't speak, but you still saw me," and it's like, "Damn!" So it's like, "Okay, I need to be more appropriate when I leave because you never know who you're gonna see, and you always want to look your best." You know, like my hair and it'd be a messy ponytail or whatever, but or bedroom ponytail, whatever they call it. But yeah, I'm not gonna have nothing on my hair. Even I used to just take my kids to school and I'm not even getting out the car, but it's just like in traffic passing, seeing people when they blunt, hey, or whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, let me not do that.
And then even before bonnets became a popular thing, like my mother would not allow me to go out with a scarf on my head, with rollers in my hair, with pajamas, robes, house shoes. So I mean, I guess it all depends on how you were raised and what you were taught. So even for me to this day, even if my hair, I just wash my hair and I need to run to the beauty supply, I will put my hair in a nappy ponytail. I'm not putting on a scarf. I'm not putting on a bonnet.
Yeah.
Right.
I just got on my daughter recently about that. We was going to the store, and if we were in the car, I didn't think she was going to get out. But once she got out, she still had her scarf on. I'm like, nah, take it off. Either stay in the car or take it off. We're not doing that. We ain't walking around like that.
Well, what brought me to this is I seen this little video. I'll play this video and then we'll end the show after this teacher she came out and she was just setting an example for the kids to show them this is how they come. So
how do y'all think we feel when y'all come to school like this? You can't play about yourself. You never know who's in the room. And people remember for y'all to go on Shein and build you a cart, right? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm gonna meet y'all where y'all at. Shein is where y'all go, right? It's nothing to get you a nice shirt. Never know who's.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was some people in the comments, but some of these people ain't getting taught this. Some of these kids ain't getting taught this. So I think that's important, man, to let these kids know. And it looks crazy how she looks, but she was doing it because that's how some of these kids are going to school. They're going in pajamas, basketball shorts, all kind of stuff. Like, I mean, so we gotta kind of do better at teaching our kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So no more bonnets, Keisha, coming to work and stuff like that, man. I be telling you.
I don't have a bonnet. I might have the scarf on underneath the damn hat or something, but trying to hide the edges because they looking a little rough. But yeah, I don't do that no more either.
All right, man. We're gonna end it here. They say men are in their soft girl era. Are we in our soft girl era, man? They say we sensitive and everything like that.
Y'all polishing your nails.
Nah, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild. But I just seen we can save this for the next one. But I seen what's his name? The dude that do the MMA. I forgot his name, but he was talking about it. How men are being more open and emotional now, and how he was like, fuck all that. We just got to deal with it. But we can save that for the next one.
Yeah, that's what that's why I said this. I feel like we're more so getting in touch with our emotional side, being emotionally intelligent and stuff, and actually speaking on how we really feel. And it's coming across as, oh, y'all soft. And it's just the men back in the days, they didn't do that. They just got up and went to work and dealt with it. But they also had a lot of flaws. They was cheating. They was abusive.
They were
alcoholics. Suicide was high. Drugs was high and stuff like that. So now men are actually coming and they're actually going to go get the help. They actually going to therapy and stuff like that. They're being vocal and explaining themselves. Women say they want men to communicate and be open. They're doing that, and it's coming across a certain way. And it's just like, well, what do you really want? What do you really want? Like, you know what I mean? It might seem soft, but it's just people want us to be more emotionally intelligent and be in touch with our sensitive side. And when you get that, it's like, oh, well, y'all being y'all hoes and y'all being this and that, So
Dana White, that was named Dana White.
Called a hoe. Hey, I gotta go, you guys.
Yeah, we out of here.
Great show.
All right, bro.
I got a little emergency going on right now. Nothing bad.
All right, bro. Yeah, we about to end it right here anyway. Yeah,
I'm pregnant.
Hey,
you
stupid.
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
All right, bro. Good looking, bro.
They knew what they was doing.
It's your responsibility, though. Good night, guys.
Bye.
All right,
y'all. All right. That's it, man. Hey,
one thing for sure. They not like us.
Yeah. All right.
Later.